Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 285 of the Seal Podcast. It's the 29th of August, 2025, and I'm Neil, and there's no Fraser, and there's no Dave, but we have got a Pilch.
Here I am again. I'm all right, mate. You?
Yeah. Yes. So
Good.
for the live listeners, watchers, we have had some technical issues for the second time. You've heard that, but for people who are listening to this, hopefully this has been edited. And you missed all of the nonsense that started the show. But here we go. So Fraser said he's tied up with work, so I don't know if he's going to join us at all or what. But we'll see. He may join at some point. He may not bother. So we better get cracking because we're already quite late. So normally we do the football right now. Are you ready for football chat?
Yeah, there's been plenty of it.
There is. I better put the right page up because otherwise it's going to look a bit weird. We are on finished of game week 2, starting game week 3 tomorrow. It's the first time we've recorded this season without a game being live, so we can actually see the scores from last week. And top of the league and top scorer for the week is Chris Jackson. Absolutely smashed it with 86 points last week.
Yeah, I don't know how he got there because on Saturday I was top and
yeah, well, you shouldn't be posting
Happiest
pictures
Larry.
of the league halfway through the weekend.
it's there.
You know
it's
it-
there for posterity now. I was top.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
Well, yeah, middle game week don't count, I'm afraid. It's at the end of a game week where it actually matters. Because I think you'd had most of your team play Saturday, whereas a lot of people hadn't had half their team.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I had 6 in a Tottenham City game.
Right, Fraser's not looking like he's going to be here anytime soon. Apparently, he's just messaged he's going to be in a meeting shortly. So we'll see. If he joins, we join. If he doesn't, we don't. We'll just get on with it. So we can have a look at Chris's team if you want. Here you got Captain João Pedro. Oh, I can't see it on the stream. I can't do that. I'm not sorting that out now. I'll just talk you through it. He had Gyökeres for Arsenal, Cody Gakpo, Tarkowski, Van der Ven. His back 4 defenders and keeper all got points. So that's where he got lost. But it was João Pedro, captain, was the bulk of his points. Yeah, anyone who captained João Pedro last week, probably quite high in the leagues. I did not have João Pedro, let alone captain him last week, but I managed to get 58 points and maintained second place. Well, dropped to second. Mr. Moore's got 55, and he's dropped to third, and then you yourself is fourth with 53. The aforementioned 53 points. So we did okay. I think joint fourth is Luis Estevez, top Yank. Hopefully we'll a few more of our Brits can sort it out and get ahead of him because we can't have that again.
Where's our weakest link? Where is he?
Well, he's in Mexico technically, but where is he? I missed him. No, he had a good week actually. He got 61 points last week, so that was
okay,
10
more
points
than all of us.
10 points above the average. Same as Christian Barkley, the Greek Mafia. Yeah, so there's been some stuff happening this week. Actually, shall we quickly do the head-to-heads and then let's talk about what's going on?
Go on.
Because we're getting towards the end of the transfer window, so stuff's moving. The head-to-head, my son's lost 2 out of 2. Last year's double champion is not doing very well at the start of this season. And there was a close one there. Chipper Spice beat MBFC. And Andy Cox beat Mike Redmond. That was another close one. 2 points in that. That's not 2 points. That's 18 points. That's me misreading the table. They are the closest games. And the standings of Chris Jackson. Well, there's like 6 teams who've won both their games. So Chris, me, Razor, Andy Cox. The average, who Chip Spice, all got 6 points. 1, 2 out of 2. Then loads of other people won the one game, and Mr. D. Felice, my son, Mike Redmond, Luke Isaac, that's my wife, Mr. Kinsit, and Kevin, Kev, have lost both games. So
Right.
Whoever's playing the average this week better fucking win. That's all I'm saying. Who is it? Let's have a look. It is Chris Jackson. So hopefully the average is going to get beat this week. But yeah, so that's the tables and the leagues sorted. It's still early days, so any points you get can make a big difference at this stage of the season. But yeah, there's been a few injuries to big players. A couple of big midfielders got injured. It's been confirmed they're not playing the next week, at least. Cole Palmer and Bukayo Saka, 2 similar value, 10 and 10.5 mils. Pretty good chunk of money, that is. Not the most expensive, but pretty well up there. So they're both out for this week, confirmed, and Saka looks like he's out probably for the next game week, at least. Because after this weekend, we've got everybody's favourite international fixtures.
Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it?
It's annoying it comes so early. Could do it for like 4 or 5 weeks before they get a fucking international fixture in. I think, is it earlier than normal? I don't. There's always one in September.
No, I don't think so. No, I only have 2 or 3 games, don't they?
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
We started a bit later though, didn't we? Season?
I think so. It feels like it.
A week or so later, yeah.
Because we had the Club World Cup or some bollocks in it, I guess. Some idiots.
Whatever that was, yeah.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Unless you want it.
No. Just a friendly.
Yeah, basically. Glorified friendlies. So, yeah, that's causing probably quite a few people some headaches of whether they should make the transfers. Some people might even be thinking about doing a wild card already. Because
not you, surely.
Not me, because I'm doing okay. Well, I was doing okay last year and went fucking mad and played an early wild card, and then it all started to go to shit a bit. So I'll try and avoid.
Have you done any subs since it started?
Because
I've changed 2 players each. Yes, that's what I mean. Sorry. Yeah, have you done any transfers? Because I've transferred both weeks.
So you've got no extra transfer. So you've done one already for this week, coming.
Yeah, I did one for after the first week. Now I've done another one.
All right. So what did you do last time then?
I got Richarlison in.
Or
last week, and this week.
Is it another
someone was injured? Was it? No, but I will be getting him in. I haven't got. I've already made the transfer, so I'll have to get him in after tomorrow when the games have started.
You've already got Johnson, haven't you?
For next week. Yeah, I'm dropping Johnson and putting in
really
Xavi. Yeah, he's going to play every week. He's going to get 20 goals a season.
Ooh.
Yeah, he'll go straight in.
Who's he replacing though? Papsar?
Sonny.
What? He doesn't play on the left, does he?
He's replacing Sonny. Well, he does, but he's not going to be playing there. He's going to be on the wing, I think.
You reckon he's playing left side?
I'll play him on the left wing.
Brennan Johnson's going to keep his place.
And then...
Because I think a lot of people Brennan Johnson... If they'd have gone for... Who was the other one they were after?
I didn't mean... Brennan Johnson's not going to be dropped, but I'm going to swap him for... I think Xavi's going to get more points than Johnson.
Fair enough.
So... But I think they're going to play him more on the left rather than they're going to
So
stick.
who's that? Oh, because you've Doggy's back as well.
They'll put Papsar in midfield.
Papsar's been a beast. I can't see them dropping him. He's been such a beast. He's got a lot of energy and he runs around a lot and causes a lot of problems.
And then we've got Kudos as well. So
I've got Kudos.
They've got a bad little side now. Paulinho and Romero kicking the shit out of people. Lovely.
Yeah. So
then we've got Richie up front.
This year.
No, but we might get in a top 6, which would be better than last year.
Thing is, you probably need a couple more because you've got Champions League, haven't you?
We do need 2 more.
But Andy Cox in the chat says
at
the
real moment
World
I think
Cup
will be
is
8th.
next year, so maybe it's a bit earlier. I don't know what's a bit earlier.
The league.
We thought it was later.
Oh, he means the England games. The international games were earlier. He means. I thought it was all be done and dusted by now, but they're not playing to qualify for the World Cup.
I don't even know what they're fucking doing.
Most of these are bloody Euro games now, aren't they?
We'll use these Euro.
I can't even keep track of it.
I haven't looked really.
This fucking European League shit thing they keep.
Europa League? No, that's the other thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't even know what it's called.
The Nations League. That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. Nations League.
It's supposed to be quite good though, because they're actually playing against better teams rather than absolute duds most of the time, like you are in qualifying.
I don't know about that.
Anyway. So yeah, we still got till Monday, whatever time, 11 PM is it, for the transfer window to be open. So the Alexander Isak fucking saga may conclude with a move after all. Who knows? Apparently they're going back in with a big offer.
What's a big offer?
Well, I don't know.
He's not worth more than 100 million, is he? That's crazy.
Well, they offered 100. They did 110 already. And they said no. So.
Oh, they actually put that in, did they?
Yeah, the next one I've heard was going to be around 130.
They don't even need him, for fuck's sake.
I don't really, but he wants to leave, so I don't know what they're going to do.
Oh, right.
They want 150.
They've already spent 300 and something million. So they'll have spent half. They'll have spent £500 million by the time they're finished.
They didn't spend anything.
They're the current champions.
Didn't spend anything last
year. They didn't need to, did they?
Apparently
they won
not.
the title.
You got to stay ahead, haven't you? You got to stay ahead.
Oh, it could be worse. It could be Man United. You
could spend shitloads of money and still be wanked.
50 million. Did you watch that game on?
I watched. I tuned in for the
Wednesday.
The end of the Man United game. I can't. Well, it was. Yeah, it was like the last 10 minutes, I think. Because I think it was basically just after Man United got there first. I think I started watching, and then they obviously equalised, and then fucked up the penalty shootout. There we go.
That was just. That's the keepers. They're terrible, weren't they? Well, Onana was absolutely horrendous.
He's quite unlucky.
They said he saved 3 and still let him.
Yeah.
He saved 3 and they still went in.
Yeah. He's a bit unlucky in that penalty shootout, not to save one more at least. But yeah, to get your hands on 3 penalties and they still go, it's a bit disappointing, I guess. But yeah,
never mind.
He did actually save 1 penalty, so he did score his penalty. So
he did, yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing he did all night.
Like I said, I didn't watch the rest of it, so I don't know what happened. But
I watched from the second. I watched all the second half and then in the pens. But
you ain't been in it yet?
I only stayed up because I was waiting for the draw.
What, for the next round?
Yeah, that was straight after, wasn't it?
Who have you got then? There's a couple of more all Premier League ties, I think, in the next round. So perhaps some more Premier League teams are going to go out. At least 2.
Well, none of the European teams that are playing in Europe could.
They go into the next round, don't they? Oh, did they not? Oh, right.
So no, we're in it, but we just couldn't be drawn against each other.
Oh, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, do you know what? I've completely forgot who we got now.
It's probably somebody nobody's.
Yeah, it's not a big team.
So, yeah, Liverpool-Arsenal's the big game this weekend. Both unbeaten so far.
It is.
So it's the last game of the weekend as well. I think it's half full. The international games are in fact World Cup qualifiers. Apparently, Mr. Cox is on the ball.
Okay.
In the chat.
So when is the cut-off point for making subs and shit? Because it's an early game.
11 a.m. on Saturday UK time. That is obviously a lot earlier in sort of places behind us in the time, and then a lot later, I guess, in places that are ahead of us in the time. So
I usually get in early doors and have a puggle, and then something happens in between, like Wednesday and Saturday, and I forget to check it just in case someone.
I don't know what to do this week because I've got Cole Palmer, so I'm debating who to go for. Whether I roll. I think because he's been transferred out by something like 1.5 million people, but still hasn't taken a price drop for some reason. Whereas other people take like a couple of 100,000 and they've dropped 0.1 in value. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing with these values. Because he was a really highly owned player in the game. It's less highly owned now, obviously. And I'm thinking he's been pretty shit since January. And I was thinking after the Club World Cup, he looked pretty good in that. But then he started playing him back behind the striker instead of on the right. And that's where he doesn't score any points. So it looks like João Pedro might be the asset to have because he's playing quite a lot of the games in terms of total minutes. He's not playing the full game, but I suppose they've got so many forwards they're going to rotate him around. And he's playing in a probably quite a good position for him because he plays up front or he plays in behind where Cole Palmer was being played. But when he plays in behind, that's probably better for him.
I'm umming and erring on Verts. I don't know whether to just put him on the bench. Yeah,
it's been a bit underwhelming.
I'm beginning to think I might.
Shield.
Yeah, I think he might be the next one to be shipped out. I think he's been a bit disappointing. He's probably lost value now. I think I've got about 2 million in the bank.
Oh, that's fair. You don't need to worry. If you've got money in the bank,
I've got a bit of spare.
Yeah. Well, I see. I'm looking. I don't want to reveal my hands really too much, but I'm looking at getting out.
No one's going to adjust their team because of what what you've got in your team, aren't they? It's bad enough trying to keep an eye on your own team. Don't worry about it.
I listen to loads of the FPL podcasts and watch some of the YouTubers and that. I watched a couple. I don't normally watch them that much, but I've watched them and listened to them this year, and I've been laughing at how shit they're all doing because it's like you have to have Salah this, that, blah blah blah. Oh, Cole Palmer this, Salah. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I didn't have Salah. I had Haaland because he always bangs early in the season.
I've got Haaland, but for some reason I haven't captained him yet.
Oh, I think it's Haaland captain this week. Who are they playing?
Who are they playing?
Is it Brighton? Yeah, Brighton. He scores against Brighton nearly every time they've played. And João Pedro scored against whoever they're playing. Who are they playing? Fulham. He scored against them for Brighton last year, but it was a 98th minute penalty. So, yeah. So there's decisions to be made. I don't want to get drunk and make them because I might regret my decisions. So maybe I better set an alarm to get up in the morning early. But I really can't decide. I've got one player in mind. Well, I've got a couple of players in mind, but I don't know about Brennan Johnson. Because I might just be bringing him in to take him out again.
He always scores though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's the trouble. He does bugger all.
I'm not too keen on the Spurs fixture this week, but from next week on, I think, or the next game.
Bournemouth. We should beat Bournemouth, surely.
I don't know. They're all right. They're slow starters, but they gave Liverpool a good game on the first weekend, but lost 4-2. What did they do last time? Can't remember now. But yeah, a lot of people transferring in Semenyo as a result of Palmer and Saka being injured. He was transferred in by about 700,000 the last time I saw. So that's a big. He's probably.
I wonder how many people are bringing in Spurs defenders now. We've suddenly decided we can actually keep clean sheets.
I was thinking. My thinking is keep Matt Sells this week for they got West Ham, I think, haven't they?
Oh yeah, that's going to be.
So it's and then I'm going to move him on to get Vicario, I think, from next week, from game week 4, because I think the Spurs fixtures look pretty nice from there, and they're playing Arsenal the week after Forest. And then I've got Dubravka, and I'm like, he's got a shit game that week as well. So yeah, that's my thoughts so far. Got to get rid of Cole Palmer. Lots of people be free hitting and get wild carding, I reckon, this week and next week. So I'd like to avoid getting into that until week 8.
Just remind me, free hitting is you choose as many players as you want.
Well, still got
is that permanent
budget? No, but it's 1 week.
Yeah, but is that permanent?
Yeah, no. Free hit is 1 week.
So the wild card is the permanent one.
Wild card changes to going forward.
Right, okay.
And both of them reset your transfers to 0 or from 1 for the following week, basically.
Yeah, obviously, because if you make 6, if you're using your wild card, you're using all your transfers up anyway, ain't you?
And then saying that
just pointless using it.
I didn't realise it did that with a free hit though, because I banked up a load of transfers, free hitted, and I only had 1 transfer the week after.
Oh, it takes it off of that as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh right, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I already shafted.
And
myself.
Which one of these can you use again? You can use it, and then it comes.
We get them all
double on all of them. Is there a time when you can have to use them?
So basically, we've got what is it called? A bench boost, a free hit, and a wild card, and a triple captain. All 2 of each, but you only get 1 per half the season. So game week 19 will be the last opportunity to have used them up. And then game week 20, you'll get another one of each. Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't bank it. So if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, you lose it. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, and then we get in the
extra a long way away.
5 transfers for the AFCON stuff. I think is week 16. So
and that's permanent. You just get 5 that week.
We'll just get 5 transfers. You lose I don't know about that, actually. I haven't checked that. I think you'll just get given 5. If you don't use them that week, I assume you've still got 5.
What if you've already got 3 banked up? Do you just get 8?
5? No.
5 extra?
Just get 5,
okay.
As far as I know. As far as I know. So we'll see. I'll check that maybe and get back to you. But
that's like a month long, isn't it? 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's quite a while. And
yeah,
who knows? People might
get in the middle of Champions League games as well, which is lovely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's different, isn't it now? Champions League, 8 games. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that kicks off soon, doesn't it? After the internationals, I guess. It'll be Champions League games, so that's when the old extra pressure comes on these people in the European competitions. The squad comes in.
You've got to work out which ones you think they're going to be dropping.
Yeah.
And playing in the Champions League, because they won't be playing at the weekend then.
Well, they might be. The ones that are just minute monsters who don't seem to have any ill effects of playing twice a week, they just won't train probably. Like Harry Kane used to play all the games, but he never probably trained in between.
Well, he had to. Didn't get much choice, did he?
No, because he was fucking amazing. Obviously, still smashing in hat tricks every fucking week now. Isn't he?
He is still another hat trick the other day. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
6. I think they said he's got 6 hat tricks in 2 years.
He's scored something like 65 games.
64 goals. Yeah.
65 games or something. Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, we've talked a lot of football. I thought more
might join in. We've only 2 of us here, and we probably ain't got much we've played, so got to talk about something, haven't we?
This is true. I don't reckon he's coming tonight, so we'll just crack on. So what we got next is some listener stuff, I believe. We only had the one question. Fraser's wrote some stuff in there, but I don't know what he means. Well, I don't kind of know what he means, but I don't know what he wants to say. So we'll have the question from Just Wondering in the Discord. You can join the Discord. A link is on the website, sealpodcast.com. Ching ching. And other places. Just Wondering says, which is Paul, would you be happy to play non-multiplayer Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Premium games for free if they had pop-up adverts and commercials every 30 minutes?
Probably not.
Thinking of an absolute fucking no from me.
Yeah, because I've got Disney, cheap Disney, and fucking every 20 minutes the adverts come on. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
We've got the whatever, the one with no ads, the HD with no ads, not 4K. Because fuck ads, basically.
Yeah, I know, and they're minute long on Disney Channel.
Feel longer than that, don't they? Though. Because I feel like a lot of those streaming programs, things that are made for streaming services, don't have like natural ad breaks in them.
No, because they're
just like the algorithm goes, here's an advert, and it's in the middle of a scene, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whereas
I think it's just time. It's just every like 20 minutes or something. It's not an actual. Don't get to choose where it goes.
Stuff made for American TV and ITV or Channel 4. They have like natural. Yeah. They like this is where you're going to put an advert.
Yeah, well, they're built in, aren't they? That's.
It doesn't matter how long they are, but it makes sense to have an advert break there usually. Not like, and then like on the fucking football. Then they managed to cram like about 4 advert breaks into half time, which is quite annoying.
Yeah.
They literally come back.
The one that pisses me is players come on the pitch ready to kick off, and they go, "Oh right, okay, let's have a quick advert before they kick off." Yeah. There's been a couple of games on ITV and back in the day when they fucking missed the kickoff and missed a goal because they fucked off for some adverts.
It was like when they used to put adverts in the Formula One. That was guaranteed. That was the only time anything interesting happened in a race when they put an advert. Yeah, the fucking Sky. they're like, they have a load of adverts, and then they come back to the studio. Well, they don't really go. They just like show some video of the fucking ground, and they just give it a little quick recap of everything they just fucking talked about before the last advert.
I think
and then they have another fucking ad break. I'm like, what the fuck?
For a little while on the Formula One, they used to keep it in the top corner and still have the adverts, so you could see what was going on. But they've actually stopped. No, they don't have adverts anymore, do they? No, they don't have adverts at all.
Not in Formula One on Sky.
No,
there's no
but
adverts.
like I say, they used to just...
They do it in the like practice
screen.
and that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And obviously between qualifying sessions, there's time for ad breaks. They're scheduled in and that shit. But like, yeah, in the race, it's just non-stop. But yeah, I think did he be on? It was on ITV for a bit, wasn't it? It was definitely on Channel 4, obviously, but I feel like it was on ITV for a bit. Formula One, and that's when they used to have adverts in the actual race.
No, I'm pretty sure it went from BBC to Channel 4. I don't think it was ever on ITV.
Maybe I'm just remembering.
The BBC was still making it for Channel 4, weren't they?
I don't know.
They just weren't showing it.
Now it's just like the Formula One company, I think, does the actual video.
Yeah. And then Channel 4, I think they show that do they even show any live now?
Yeah, they've got, I don't know how many.
British Grand Prix.
They have British Grand Prix live, and they have a couple of big ones on the live.
Probably Monaco.
Yeah. And then they have highlights of everything else. Now, they might, I don't know if they show full reruns, to be honest, actually.
No, they used to.
I mean, if they literally did a highlights package, it could probably be about 10 minutes long.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be generous, probably. But I still watch it.
Yeah, so do I. I ain't missed one yet this year.
No, I don't think I have either. But yes, this weekend it's back, isn't it? Got the Orange Army in town. It's the Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah, Lance Stroll had a nice accident as usual.
I didn't see any practice. I saw the stuff that's happened today. I didn't. It's his regular accident. Fernando Alonso looking pretty hot today, I think.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
He's like the only one anywhere near the McLarens. So that would be interesting to see.
I take it you haven't mentioned a Formula One fantasy this year.
I'm doing it with my son and some people I know.
All right, but not through Discord.
No, because it was fucking people just gave up after about 2 races last year. Because my son was like about a fucking mile ahead in that as well. But, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Soon he'll be back doing school doing his A levels though, so maybe I'll actually.
Oh, good. Then he might be able to concentrate. Yeah, he'll actually have more time because he can't play games while he's there. Yeah, so he'll be on his phone sorting out his fantasy leagues.
More likely. Been told he needs to take an electronic device like a laptop or Chromebook or an iPad for school. I was like, they do have some available apparently, a small number available. I was like, I don't remember them telling us we had to buy a fucking laptop this year. Not fucking taking an iPad, I can assure you. Although that's probably a lot cheaper to buy an iPad.
So when Daisy was at school, they decided that everybody needed a Chromebook. So
he's had that for the last 3 years, but he could go and get one from the library every day instead.
But did they actually use them though? Because
in some lessons,
we paid. And it's all part of the school, set up by the school. They're the administrators, blah, blah, blah. So they basically, even though we paid 300 quid for the fucking thing, the school still... Yeah. So we bought this thing for her. She started taking it in. After about a month, they decided it wasn't fair for the other children who didn't have one. So they stopped using them.
Oh, well, I say, we was like, I'm not buying one, they're shit. So he could just go and get one from the library every day. So that's what he did for 2 years.
Yeah, Chromebooks possibly the worst thing ever invented.
Shite in there.
Absolutely useless. Yeah, she's still got it. It's probably hasn't been charged up for like 10 years, but it's under her bed somewhere.
Well, speaking of things that haven't been charged for 10 years, I charged up Quest 2 the other day.
Oh,
still ain't used it though.
Have you got something you want to play on it then?
Well, we'll talk about it later maybe. I didn't actually plug it in.
Okay.
There was a game that I played. I was like, this would be pretty cool in VR. But I didn't actually play it in VR. So they're just wondering. I think they are big fat fuck off. No, we're blacking. We all hate adverts.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather pay money.
It's bad enough turning on the fucking Xbox and getting adverts on the front page.
Yeah. It's fucking. What the latest thing on the websites that I don't like is you could normally manage your cookies and say fuck off, I don't want cookies.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I normally do. And now you go to places and they're like, there's two options, accept all, and I'm like, well, I'm not clicking that, so I automatically press the other one, and it goes straight to a fucking pay screen, and I'm like, you can fuck off, I'm not paying, I'm just not using your website anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I had that the other day. Yeah, you fucking signed up for a subscription. What the fuck?
Yeah, I pay for one thing, like a website, and I pay £1 a month for The Athletic. Because they put me on an introductory offer, and they've never taken me off the £1 a month, because it's normally like £7 or £8 a month. Like, well, it's £1 a month. I don't mind paying £1 a month if it keeps the lights on a little bit. Probably not really contributing a great deal to their salaries.
Podcasts I listen to are run by them.
Yeah, so I listen to a load of and I don't get ads because I listen through their app, so I don't get adverts on them. But that's a good price to pay for no ads on their podcasts. But most of them are just like, if I get an advert on most podcasts, I just press the fast forward 30 seconds until it's not adverts anymore. So anyway,
it's like on YouTube. I had 3 months free of the whatever their premium thing's called, and I thought, oh, this is fucking brilliant. This is, and you can have your screen locked
off,
and it will still play, so you can listen to whatever. You don't have to have the screen on because otherwise. But I thought, oh, this is great. And then they said it was, when it ran out, it said it's like 13 quid a month. And I thought, no,
do you
that's
pay
a lot
for
of
any,
fucking money just to be
do
able
you listen to music streaming? Like Spotify?
I've got Apple. I've got Apple Music. So.
But you have Apple One thing, but all bundled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, we have YouTube Family Premium, which is 20 quid.
Oh, and how much is that? 20 quid.
But that means no ads on any of the YouTube videos, and then you get like Spotify, but via YouTube. So, all for each, everyone's got their own profile and all that. And I'm like, like I said, I fucking hate adverts. So, I'll pay to get.
I watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah.
Yeah, well, when I'm doing the show, I do bother to put gameplay on. It means I don't get any adverts while I'm fucking playing YouTube videos and shit like that. So that comes in handy for that. But yeah, honestly, I dread to think what the YouTube non-premium experience is like nowadays, because I've had it so long. I don't even know what it'd be like.
Usually, if you watch a 15-minute, like an actual like a video, because there's a few car ones that are sort of like Top Gear type. They're like a 40-minute program.
Yeah.
And they have adverts every fucking 7 to 8 minutes. You can't skip them.
No, and they just come in randomly
each time.
They just insert it whenever they want. And it's like I say, it's that whole thing. Like, there's no natural break for an ad. It's just like, here's a fucking ad in the middle of someone talking.
Even if I keep my phone screen open, because if you're careful, you can start it running, then put it in your pocket, and it will still be on. So the video's running. But some things I listen to it without watching it. But then which is one way of getting away with being able to still play it with a screen shut, sort of thing. But then an advert comes on, and you can't. And you go, fucking hell.
Yeah.
And it just keeps playing. A lot of them don't actually cut.
Yeah.
They just keep playing if you don't stop it. They're like 10-minute adverts.
Okay.
So you think, oh, fucking hell, I've got to get my phone out now. I've got to fucking.
No, thank you.
It's a pain in the arse. No.
I
don't even. I think I've got adverts on Amazon as well.
Amazon Prime does do adverts because you don't pay extra.
Yeah.
Like, you have to actually pay like £2 extra or something. Like,
I
don't seem to get too many on Amazon Prime.
No.
So
and the Disney adverts are generally just Disney stuff.
That's fucking stupid, isn't it? You're paying them less, and they
advertising their own shit.
You advertise their own shit. How are they gaining any money out of it?
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
Don't know.
Yes. Anyway. Fraser wrote in here, Chinny 40 and Stu Op. So obviously, Was Chinny's birthday last weekend, or was it coming this weekend? I can't remember. I've listened.
I ain't listened to it for a little
Anyway,
while.
Chinny's going to be 40. Happy birthday, Chinny. Or he is 40 already. Happy
40,
birthday, Chinny.
Christ.
Yeah, I'd love to be 40 again. And Stu obviously had his op, and as far as I've seen,
I'd love to be 50 again.
Yeah, well, I'm still 50, but Stu had his op, and as far as I can see in their Discord, everything went okay.
What op?
I don't
What's
know.
the matter with him now?
He's had his device fitted for his heart.
Oh, his heart again. He's still banging on about that, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like it all went okay from what I last read. So hopefully he's on the mend and he'll be back.
Right.
I don't know if he's back on this week, but
has he not been on it then?
No, he was on it last weekend,
at least.
And then he had his op Wednesday this week, I think it was.
Oh right, okay.
So I saw in the Discord that he was alive and texting people. So hopefully,
right,
it's all good. That's the last I knew. But yeah, I don't know what he wanted to say about that. So hopefully I've covered it. But you mentioned Disney Plus, and when it comes to what we've been doing, I watched a thing on Disney Plus.
I watched a thing on Disney, a whole season.
I haven't watched the whole season.
I hope it's not the same one.
No, it won't be, because I haven't watched the whole season. What have you watched?
Is this what we're doing now? Well, no, you start what you've been doing.
So there's not a lot of stuff here because I ain't done a lot. But one of the things I did write in here was a thing on Disney Plus.
And which was?
Is a new TV show that's come onto Disney Plus quite recently. It's called Alien Earth.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
Have you not watched it? You just saw it was on there. Yeah.
Well,
I quite like the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the 3rd episode, so I'll be watching that until it's shit or goes on. They drag everything out really long, like they normally do with these things. But first 2 episodes, pretty good. So basically, the gist is there's Wayland Yutani. You remember them? They're the company that sends spaceships out into space, which was the Ripley spaceship. What was it? Nostromo. And whatever the one they sent after that was, I can't remember. And obviously they want all of these alien species to like test and generate weapons and bio shit and I don't know what, mutant fucking humans, which was all in the films. But this is like, there's a spaceship coming back with lots of samples of lots of aliens on. And there just so happens to be the xenomorph and some eggs from Aliens movies.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's one of the things on their spaceship. And so it's now, obviously, basically, it gets all the way, this returns to Earth with all of these samples of these alien species on. There's multiples on there. But what they wake up in the first episode and there's like, so it's like 4 months to Earth or whatever. So a load of them go back to sleep, and a few of them stay alive. There's a cyborg guy. I think he's left alive. He's left to like stay awake and sort out shit with the computer. And at some point, we don't really see what happens. But the next thing you know, all of a sudden, they're out of control. All the aliens have escaped. The cyborg guy's just on his own. All the other fuckers are dead in their fucking incubation things, and it's on a fucking crash course to Earth. And it crashes in, is it Vietnam? Something like that. Right. And then there's some there's like 3 big corporations on Earth that basically run the whole fucking planet. And they're all split into like geographical regions. Wayland Yutani is one area. Something like, I can't remember what their fucking other 2 are called. But they've all got different like ethos of how the human race should go forward, and like one of them's like cyborgs, so like sort of where we're heading, I guess, is like integrating technology into humans to like extend their life, make them better people, all that sort of, like make them physically superior or whatever. And then there's others are like creating artificial humans completely, like using AI to create a human, like a Data from Star Trek type of thing. And then there's another thought is using the human consciousness to place into a robot body. So taking what it makes to be human and then put it in a robot effectively. But these robots look human because obviously this is like however many years in the future. It's only about 100 years in the future, I think, actually. Maybe 130 years. I can't remember saying that. So this spaceship crashes in the area where the guys who are like putting human consciousnesses into like fake humans, androids, whatever you want to call them, is where they're sort of based. And there's some like, what they've done is this big experiment for a load of kids who are dying. They've taken their consciousnesses and put them into adult bodies because obviously the bodies don't age, but the brains will age. So they've put all these kids' brains into these adult bodies, and they're sort of like, so they're sort of superhuman, but they were like kids. So there's only about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them or whatever. But then this spaceship crashes and they're like, one of them, her brother is like a medic, an army medic. They all think she's dead. Obviously, it's like she went away because she was ill, and the brother thinks she died because she was super ill. But obviously, she just moved her brain into this robot thing, and she's been watching him secretly. He doesn't know. And then she's like sees he's like drafted in to try and help. All these people are getting fucked up by where the spaceship crashed. Just they don't know what's on there. They just go in there to try and like make sure everyone's like save as many people as possible from like fucking falling buildings and all that shit. And then like go into the craft, find out what the fuck is on there, and obviously take it because there's this weird, huge race of technology going on. So that's how it starts basically. And the sister, who's dead, she's like, "We're really super powerful. Why don't we all just go in there?" I don't know how old they are. Like, not very old. Maybe like, sort of, I don't know, tweens maybe. And so they've got this really immature brains in these adult bodies that are incredibly powerful, super fast, and all that shit. But they've got like, and they have, when they get in there, there's like all this bad shit going. Some of them are like freaking the fuck out because it's like there's a fucking alien and that shit. So it's a bit weird, but I kind of like it. So I've only watched the first 2. And there's all this like intrigue and like stuff going on. But it's pretty good. Like,
I might have a look at that.
The alien is weird. Yeah, it looks like an alien from the Alien films. Not like the original Alien, because it's not a man in a suit. Like it was in the very first movie. But yeah, Alien Earth gets a thumbs up so far. Early days, but hopefully it doesn't go to shit. So what have you been watching on Disney Plus?
I finished Andor second season. I persevered with it. 12 episodes. It's all political crap. It's all different factions trying to do. Like, this basically it's the start of the rebellion. Mm-hmm. And there's all these the Imperial like they're starting to build the Death Star basically. And so they need resources they're looking for certain minerals, and they're basically wiping out colonies so they get rid of them so they can start finding this stuff to finish building the Death Star. But so they're all sort of the United Nations of all these different country or planets are all sort of trying to negotiate with each other and sort of saying, oh, this is going on, that's going on. We need to try and get the people together sort of thing. And it's all 90% of it is just them talking about trying to convince each other that this needs doing
like
and that needs doing.
Or whatever it was, all over again. Like when people in the Senate talking to each other and all that shit.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But there's this guy called Andor he's like a sort of
Bit of
gun
a
for hire
badass.
type, character. Which is obviously that's what it's basically about, is him. But nothing happened until the last 2 episodes when they've ramped it up. So I watched 12 hours of this stuff when nothing's happening. The story's moving on, but there's no action or anything. It's generally just bloody yapping and talking, and Andor's going from place to place to try and get these people to join and shit like that. Once they finally get wind of what is actually happening and get some proof of it, and the resistance sort of start to fight back, it's fucking ended. End of the series.
Well, that's like we have to go and watch Rogue One now, don't you? That's where it ends.
Yeah, it's a follow on from But it looks they've set it. Whether they're now going to sort of incorporate Rogue One into Andor, or whether it's finished, I don't know.
I think
It's got to that
now.
point now.
It's literally like, as far as I understand it, like Andor season 2 finishes, and that's basically the start of Rogue One film.
Because he's got his robot with him. He's got one of them attack droid things. In Rogue
really
One,
big.
he's got yeah, and this is how they've got to the point where he's now got him with him, and that was only in the last couple of episodes. And important people have died, and blah blah blah. There's the plot line with the girl, the blonde supervisor woman.
I can't remember if I've watched much of it. Is she an Imperial? Is she?
Yeah, she's sort of a mainish character.
I've only watched the first few episodes of season 1, so.
Oh, okay. Oh well, if you couldn't finish that, then you're never gonna plod through season 2.
Well, it's not that I couldn't be asked. It's just like our Disney ran out. So, and then when we got it back, I was like, oh, Alien Earth is new. I'll watch that. So I might go back and watch Andor.
But it's okay. But they just dragged it on. Like I said, they're about 50 minutes long, and there was 12 episodes. But I stuck with it. I managed to watch it all in like 2 weeks. So, but I was pushing
you watch that while you're at work?
Yeah, So I watch it whenever I watch the episode here and episode there. On an afternoon, I've got nothing to do, I'd watch 3 episodes in a row, just something to do.
Well, if you can watch 3 in a row, it can't be that bad.
Oh no, I can watch any old shit. Even when I don't enjoy it, I still end up. I like to. If I start something, I generally try to finish it, even if I'm not really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Next season might be like bloody brilliant. Yeah.
Well, I think it's like first, like Game of Thrones season 1. First few episodes, I think I watched it and went, this is a bit of shit. And then everyone was fucking going on about it. I was like, well, I suppose I better go and watch the rest of it. And then it was fucking great until it wasn't. So
yeah, I didn't start watching it till about 4, and then I didn't start watching it. I watched it from the start.
So you watched like 4 series all in one go.
Pretty much, yeah. In between in the next one.
I missed Breaking Bad when it was coming out weekly, and then when I started watching that, I think it was pretty much all out, and I just fucking absolutely caned through the episodes of that.
So
first couple of that was a bit of were pretty slow, and then it just I don't know, I just fucking got my hooks in me big time, and I was just watching it, watched 3 or 4 episodes in a row.
Someone told me about something. I think it was called Snatch.
Snatch.
It sounded like show? It was. Yeah, apparently
based on the film.
Fucking. Well, what? It's apparently something to do with they did a job of in Spain. They're going to hit a like a Securicor van that had cash in it, but they hit the wrong one. But it turns out it's full of gold bullion.
Right.
So the whole thing is them trying to get rid of the gold.
Right.
So this Arab, this guy was telling me this Arab wants gold sinks and baths. Right. So they go to the Irish people, who are. This is why I suddenly thought, it sounds like some sort of continuation, or it's
Yeah.
called Snatch. So I said, "Oh, is it like the film?" Well, this bloke's like 70, so he hadn't got a fucking clue what Snatch was.
Well,
So
he was probably a young man when Snatch came out. Yeah, there is a
he would
TV
have been in
series
his
called Snatch.
50s, right? So I think he said it was on Disney.
It's on
No, can't have been.
Crackle, according to this. I don't know.
Netflix. It's on
Could be amazing.
Netflix.
Rupert Grint, he was
Yeah.
the guy from
So
Harry Potter, isn't he?
yeah. So apparently it's very good, but basically, so they have to go to the pikeys to get the pikeys to smelt down all the gold and stuff like that, and all this usual shit's happening. So
Yeah.
I've been told it's very good, and there's shit tons of episodes
says
of it
Netflix.
apparently.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
So I'm going to start watching that this week, I think. Watch the first couple and see how that goes. If it's anything like Snatch, the film, if it's
I haven't watched Snatch
sort of
in
based
such a
on,
long time. It's probably
it's so
incredibly.
good. I bet it's still it's
politically
probably still
incorrect
good.
and all that shit. No.
Oh yeah, it probably is, but it's still good. So yeah, so I think I'll watch that next. There was a Marvel film, no Avengers film, that's just come on Disney as well.
Avengers,
the new Avengers or something.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
What
the
was it
female
called?
Iron Man, isn't it? I can't remember what that is. Ironheart or something. That's his
No,
TV show.
that's not what it is. Yeah, no, this is a movie that's only just come. Daisy went to the cinema and watched it a little while ago, and now it's just come on.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. That's supposed to be good though. That got good reviews, but
Yeah,
I ain't watching.
I was going to watch that this afternoon, but I got sidelined.
Mint Safe says Evening Seals
else.
Snatch is a classic. There we go.
It's one of the best films, mate.
Word
It's so fucking good.
I'll have to go and watch that.
Anyway,
I feel like I might have that on DVD. But I ain't got anything to play that on. I ain't got a fucking DVD player nowadays. Anyway,
so I think that's
I've got a quick update because we had a quiz this week. The boot quiz, monthly boot quiz was this week.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So it was just the four of us this time. Me, my mum, my dad, and
my wife.
No wife. She was out in London.
Oh.
With the girls and winning a dance off on stage on this place called High Jingo. Don't know if you heard of High Jingo.
Right, no.
It looks like fucking like Squid Game without.
Sounds like a stripper place to me.
It's like there's people like other people like dressed up, and there's like people like someone talking over like the PA, and it's all very Squid Game-esque, but obviously people aren't actually getting shot and shit like that or dying.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like it could be quite a laugh for if you've had a few drinkies. She played bingo basically, but two people won the bingo. So to decide the winner, two of them had to go up on stage and dance off, and then my wife won the dance off with someone like half her age, and won £75. So that was all right. But we went to the quiz last night. Right. We being, like I said, my mum, my dad, my brother and me. And we won the fucking quiz again. 2 months in a row.
Bloody hell.
This time, we beat all the good people that turn up. All the good people were back. Well, I say the good teams that normally fucking win or come second.
So you're binning off the missus now and just taking mum and dad.
Well, we only lose 4 points when there's 4 of us. But obviously, if someone else comes, that's an extra point gone. And if the 2 kids come, that's like another fucking 2 points gone. So you have to really smash it. 4's a pretty good number, and we've all got our areas that we're okay on. But there was one round, like we have this conversation before, but there's a joker that you have to play so you get double points on one round. We had a big picture round this month, 27 pictures, all pictures of an animal in disguise. Basically, you had like fucking animals with hats and fucking sunglasses on, and you had to name the animals. Okay. So we got 27 out of 27 on the animals. And then there was the Joker. We played our Joker on the round called Numbers. That's all it was called. Didn't know what it was. So it was like, I don't like sport because we know a bit about football, a bit about cricket. Fucking any other sport, ain't got a clue.
It could be anything, couldn't it?
Exactly. I hate going for sport rounds. And there was one. There's always a general knowledge, and I'm a bit like, that could be fucking anything, so it's a bit random. I prefer one that got a bit of an idea. And I'm like, numbers? I know numbers. If it's all sums and shit, probably be all right. We're all pretty good at maths here. But so we played it on that. and then there was another round called British History, and there was just like 10 years listed. And when it comes to that round, you just had to name an event that happened in that year. I know, like I say, there were 10 years, and it was like an event that had happened in that year. And so there was like, some of the answers were, Oxford University was formed. I was like, who the fuck is getting that? It was like, I can't remember what year it was.
All right, so did they give you the list? They gave you the list of the years, and you had to choose one.
They literally just gave you the years. They didn't give you any fucking clue, like, to match a thing to a year. It was literally just the year.
So they said 1965, and you had to guess something.
It was like 1992, which was actually turned out to be wrong.
What happened if there was more than one thing that happened?
Yeah, well, you had to have the one that they wanted.
Specific one.
Exactly.
Well, that's fucking.
So
that's
we
fucking
got
stupid.
2 on that round. We only got 1 of those marks because they gave us a point, everyone a point, because the quiz master, who wasn't actually there, said that 1992 was the year the Channel Tunnel opened, but it was actually 1994. So everyone got a point for that. And we only got 1 other point in that, and that was the Spanish Armada, which was fuck knows what year, I can't remember, 1788 or whatever it was.
Right.
But there was all sorts of random shit in there. And I'm like, anyone who played their Joker would have been absolutely. It was like, well, you fucked that big time, haven't you? Because no one got any fucking points. We got 10 out of 10. We got 10 out of 10 on the numbers round, so we absolutely creamed it. And then, like I say, we got all the pictures, so we won by 2 points. There was 2 teams in second, 2 points behind us. So it was like, if we'd have had. Fuck no! I held the money, but I didn't even fucking count the money. I think like we've got. My mum holds the money every time we win, and she uses the pot of money to pay for the next month and all that stuff. We've got 200 odd quid in the pot. So
does she not trust you to hold the money?
Well, she works in the bank.
Because that would be behind the bar by the end of the week, wouldn't it?
I don't pay cash. It would fucking sat somewhere in my house. I don't pay cash for anything. So right result on the quiz. Good crack. Had a few beers. I've had too many beers again this week.
I thought you were cutting back.
Well, I was, and then it was like I had a couple. I was like Wednesday night, I was making some dinner, and I was like, oh, let's just have a beer with my dinner. And I had a couple more beers, and then later on that night, I was like, fuck, I've got a fucking pub quiz tomorrow night, and I'll be drinking again tomorrow. So yeah, too many beers again. Be the death of me, probably.
Okay. What have I gone?
I ain't got anything else that I've been doing other than playing some video games.
Okay, so what did I? Oh, we went down to Southend on Saturday in the evening. Took the dog for a little walk along the front. Watched the cars go by.
Any rude boys? There's a few rude boys down there in the cars, is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of old Fords down there. So always is because it's Essex, isn't it? Old Cozzies and RSs and that.
Still driving there at Mark II Escorts.
Yeah, except for now they're worth like 80 grand instead of 800 quid. So that was all right. I booked my holiday. Actually booked it. Yeah. So flying Ryanair.
What the fuck? They don't fly to Canada.
Oh no, sorry. I've got Ryanair on my head because I keep getting emails from them because I flew with Dublin and now I keep Air Canada. We're going with Air Canada.
Ryanair to fucking Toronto. Are you having a laugh?
Yeah, that'd be a flight, wouldn't it?
Oh, fucking imagine that.
No food.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so we're doing that. Flying out on a Saturday morning, coming back on a Friday night. So technically coming back Saturday morning. So that'd be a full week by the time we got back. Staying in Hilton.
Nice.
We've booked. I said we'd already booked hockey tickets, and for one evening, and we've booked to go on a coach from Toronto to Niagara Falls for the day. So that'd be good. That was all.
Have you done it before?
Booked it. Thomas cooked it. Not to Toronto, I haven't. No.
You've done Niagara though.
No.
No, fair play.
No, not been to Niagara. So that'll be good. That'll be in October, second week of October. So
we'll have to find someone
else to getting a bit
that week.
Starts getting a bit chilly, but it's sort of in between. Well, it's autumn, so it'll be.
You know what you're going to get.
That'll be their fall, so everything will be like red and gold because of all the trees and that. So it'll look pretty. So So yeah, we sorted that out. I don't think I've done anything. Watched a lot of football.
I've been
Yeah.
spending a lot
Oh,
of
my
time on
tumble
the phone
dryer. I
to
said about
fucking
my tumble
EE.
dryer.
Oh yeah, go on. Tumble dryer update.
Right. Well, tumble dryer update. I ordered a tumble dryer, didn't I? And booked it in for the Monday.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, bank
realised
holiday
it was
Monday.
bank holiday Monday. Yeah. Well, I phoned Mumbai to get one reply. I haven't even. Hang on. I was on last week, wasn't I?
Yeah. We spoke about you ordering it, but it was
Yeah.
bank holiday last week.
Right.
It's
Okay.
been this
Yeah.
week.
Right. So yeah, phoned Mumbai. I ordered it for Friday, for Monday. And when I got off the phone, I thought, fucking hell, that's a bank holiday Monday, isn't it? It's not bank holiday in Mumbai, but
No.
but it is here. So I thought, they're not going to fucking deliver that on Monday, are they? Curries. No chance. Got a text on, because you get a text day before, don't you, saying, we're going to come at some point in between 1 o'clock and 5. So I got the text. So, text from Curries. This was Sunday. I thought, perhaps I'm going to deliver it Monday. No, of course they fucking ain't. Just to let you know, your tumble dryer will be there in between 8 and 11 on Tuesday.
Yes.
That's a fucking good job there was going to be someone in then, wasn't it? Because I hadn't arranged it for Tuesday.
I have spent far too much time talking to fucking EE lately. And
Right, what are you talking to them about again?
I'm going to have to phone the fuckers again tomorrow, because last Sunday I phoned them after all this fucking hoo-ha I've had. I noticed that instead of the £19 a month I was supposed to be paying for sport, they charged me £23 a month. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I'm going to have to fucking phone them again. So I phoned them up. Another fucking hour and a bit out of my life on the phone to EE. So at the end, the guy goes, I can't change it. I'm going to have to cancel your current sub and then renew your sub at the new price. I was like, right. I was like, I don't like the sound of this. He said, so you don't miss out on any of your discovery of your TNT Sports. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up an eSIM and attach the Discovery Plus subscription to it. Oh my
God. Are you fucking shitting me?
I was like, okay. And then he sent me an email while I was online. This is my email. I'm going to send you an email now, just so you've got my email address. And if there's any problems, you can get in touch. I was like, all right. Got the email. He says, but I'm going to have to leave, I'm going to have to wait for this to end, and then on the 28th, 29th, I'm going to be able to set up a new one for you. I was like, okay. So I had my email to say it had been cancelled. They've ceased my service on the 27th, like they said they would. And it had a fucking thing, have I? About getting a new box. They haven't sent me a thing to send my old box back. They said it's finished and I've got to send my box back, but they haven't sent me anything to send the box back. I've had an eSIM email, which I then tried to link to my account. But I don't know if you remember last time we talked about this. I couldn't link any of my fucking Sims to my account because the name didn't match.
Oh, look out. The boss has arrived.
It doesn't fucking work.
Well, okay. I'm going to give you a little word of warning.
I'll just set up straight while I'm
This is important phrase. Need to a little word of warning. I was 2 months into my contract and I had to change something, and they said exactly the same to me as what I just said to you about, we'll just cancel your contract and start again. At the end of the month, I got a cancellation bill of 24 months of broadband and TV for £2,500.
I just know something else is going to be going wrong.
And they took it. They fucking took the money out of my account. Luckily, I had that in it.
Yeah.
And it took me 2 more months to get the fucking money back off the bastards. So if they've cancelled your 2-year contract, I'd keep an eye on your fucking bank account.
My next bill says it's going to be $55.99, which is just for broadband.
Well, my next bill said 2,000.
Well, it doesn't say that yet, so hopefully at least that bit's not fucked up.
But is he eating on the podcast?
He is. He's always eating.
Jesus Christ!
He's normally finished nearly by now. This is where he gets hangry.
You'll be pleased to know, Fraser, that we've only got to what you've been doing.
We did start only about an hour ago, to be fair, because we had a few technical problems.
Don't worry, the professionals here.
Well, I did say, while you're here, you wrote in there Chinny 40 and Stu op. And I kind of said I knew it was Chinny's birthday and happy birthday and that. And Stu had his op and it appears to have been successful. But other than that, I don't know if you want to say anything.
No, there was nothing more than happy birthday, Mike, and hope
Yeah.
Stu is okay. So,
Well, on the Discord, it was reported that he'd had a successful operation and he was alive and everything. So,
yep, good.
So that was it. And you wrote something in what you've been doing, as we're still there.
What was it? I can't even remember.
Bulletproof Monk you put in there.
Oh yeah, I watched Bulletproof Monk. We do not need to talk too much about that.
Is that Jet Li or something? Is it Jet Li?
No, it's Chow Young Fat.
Oh yeah, he's the guy who does the.
Oh, look the same, don't they?
Video.
He was.
He does the GIF where he leans back in his chair and gives it the thumbs up.
Is that him?
I think it's him. Very young one.
It's him. Yeah, and who's the other guy in there? Scott Michael Thomas or something like that? Scott something.
Oh, is he the guy from American Pie? And among other things.
Well, I don't know him from
Evolution.
American Pie. I know him from The Promotion, which is a movie where he's battling something like that. I can't remember. And Goon, the ice hockey movie. You ever seen Goon, Pilch?
I haven't actually. No.
You should watch that.
We're talking about the same.
Especially if you're into ice hockey, it's brilliant. Yeah.
The only ice hockey films I've seen are Slapshot, obviously, classic.
Slapshot's amazing.
Yeah. And Mighty Ducks.
Don't say the Mighty Ducks. Is that any good? I never seen it, so I don't know.
It was all right. It's an 80s Disney film. What do you think it's going to be like?
What's he called? What's he saying? What was it called? The film, hockey film that he was in?
Goon.
Slapshot. Oh, Goon is the one you've seen Slapshot though, haven't you, Neil? Surely.
Nah, I don't watch fucking movies, especially about.
Fucking hell, that is a fucking classic.
It really is.
What a film!
Sean William Scott, are you talking about?
Sean William Scott, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I've always got time for Sean William Scott. I quite like him. Yeah, Bulletproof Monk is. I'd never seen it. I've heard of it. I definitely knew about it.
Yeah, Sean William Scott was in American Pie and the thing that
was he. That's probably where he really. Oh, was he Stifler or someone like that?
Yes, Stifler. Yeah, that's right.
Is that how he's famous?
He was the one who was like he got the prostate.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? I don't know. I've never seen it. So.
What?
Yeah. So Bulletproof Monk. Anyway, it's one of those. It's one of those movies. It's classic. It just ticks every movie trope that you can imagine. It's like the hero's journey. It's got the MacGuffin that they have to protect or whatever. It's some sort of sacred scroll. It's all martial arts, but like I think Chow Yun Fat, he was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right? Yeah. And if you remember that, there was lots of floaty martial arts, right?
They were on wires.
Yeah, and they would float around from rooftop to rooftop and all that sort of stuff. This carries on that sort of thing. So you straight away from the start, you can suspend all belief into this movie, which you need to do because it's just utter nonsense. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was all right. It was an absolute load of nonsense, but it was fun. So, and it's old now. It's got to be 20 plus years old. So,
no, it wasn't a computer, but Chow Yun Fat is the guy who's chewing and he comes back through a doorway and gives it the thumbs up and then goes back.
Oh, that is him then, is it?
Yeah, it is him. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got on what we've been doing. I don't know much in the show notes.
It was worth waiting for, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So
is there nothing else?
We'll all be watching Bulletproof Monk next week and reporting back.
I recommend it.
Where is that on? On the Flicks.
Tubi.
Oh my god! What the fuck is Tubi?
Tubi's like a.
I've got Mubi, not Moobs. I have Moobs, but Mubi is the streaming service that I have. But I don't have Tubi. I think a Tubi is like free. I think I have seen that. Is it like a weird sort of,
free? Yeah,
not quite purple, but sort of bluey purple logo.
Yeah, yellowy purple, I think. Yeah. And it's free to watch, and they've got tons of stuff on there. And to be honest, a lot of the time I put Netflix on, and the stuff that's coming out on Netflix, unless it's very rare they put stuff on there that I'm interested in. It's just almost too formulaic, the stuff that's appearing on Netflix.
Did you ever talk about the
I get bored to. Let me finish talking.
Sorry.
And then I get to then I go. So I go on to Tubi. He's so rude, isn't he, Pilch? I'm glad you're here. You're a breath of fresh air, mate.
Yeah, you should have heard what he said before you got here.
Oh, I can believe it.
Oh yeah, you need to edit the.
You've got some editing to do, by the way.
But Tubi has just like loads of shit films and 80s stuff and 70s stuff and really low budget stuff. I mean, it's just if you're a stoner and just looking for something to watch to make you laugh at the end of the night or be interesting, Tubi's all right. Yeah, you know,
You're a
you got an
stoner,
advert.
you can watch
or two.
anything. That time.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You can't watch anything.
Well,
but the shittier it is, the shittier it is, the better it is. That's what I say. Give me that Cocaine Bear any day over
Cocaine Bear.
Citizen
It's a real
Kane.
quality, yeah. No Clockwork Orange for you when you're absolutely off your tits.
Someone's been listening to the Gagcast.
Yes. Yeah, the Japanese weird superhero guy show. Did you ever talk about the end of finishing that?
The Hotspot.
Did you? Yeah. Did you watch the rest?
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
I can't remember if you actually talked about it on here.
Yeah, and then there was some there was some stuff that happened in like the later episodes. You're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, they just really started weaving in this really sort of interesting stuff into it. It was great. I loved it.
Good for you. That was on Netflix, I believe. Well, it was over here anyway. Did you want to talk about football?
No,
Fancy
not really,
or
I don't
otherwise?
think. I don't think so.
Okay, we talked quite a bit about football earlier.
All right, good.
Okay, we've covered everything then, I think. It's time to talk video games.
Yeah, perfect timing, Phrase. Look at that.
Yeah, perfecto. Look at them eating that pizza.
You might as well go first then, Phrase. You carry on
just
stuffing your
literally
face.
just chucked a big mouthful of pizza in there. I don't know how many games you've got, Pilch, because obviously you're not in the show.
1, 2, 3-ish.
Okay, well, we could probably take it in turns for the tasks to start with.
Okay.
Would you like to go
You
first?
might have played one I've played.
I'll
go first.
I played one that you played last week. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I played last week. It was a load of old shit, whatever it was.
Oh, is it? Was it though?
Okay. I'm going to go for the first game I played. So I was very excited for Gears of War coming out.
Is this what you're going to talk about?
Remake. Yeah. Have you played it?
I played a little bit of it.
Okay. So
right.
I've played and finished all the Gears of Wars.
Right.
I very much enjoy them.
Even Judgment?
Yeah. Played and finished them all. So I thought this would be nice. It's all been done up. It'd be nice and crisp and graphics lovely and what have you.
This is a remake of the first one, right?
Yes, a second remake of the first one.
Oh. Second remake, because they've already done an HD
they've already
remake.
done the Ultimate. Gears of War Ultimate or whatever was the original remake. Remaster. Right.
Well, basically, I played the first campaign, which is about 20 minutes. I don't know if anyone remembers, but yeah, they're done in campaigns, aren't they? It's called campaigns.
It's just started a campaign, and it was like the first. But like you get Dom comes and rescues Marcus.
Correct.
And then you go out and choose left or right. You like go through the prison for combat or go right through the tutorial.
Yeah, and then you have to work your way out and then into the city and whatever. Through some buildings and then that level finishes, or campaign level 1 or whatever they want to call it. It's just Gears of War. It just looks nice, but it's just as clunky as it ever was.
Nicer than it did.
It looks it does look very good, but the controls are exactly the same. Now I know it's supposed to be clunky. Hey,
you wouldn't want anything different, would you?
I just don't think they've held up that well.
You know,
it just felt.
Do you think the roadie run feels a bit weird? Well, they're supposed to be the big fucking hoofing great dudes.
I know, that's what I mean, but we've moved on from that, haven't we?
We're not all playing Call of Duty.
Oh right, I thought I was going to say, oh god, it's so slow. It's not the speed of it, because once you get running, it's the hiding behind cover, and which is what it's all about. But
that is a huge part of this game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cover shooter.
Yeah,
third person cover
it was
shooter.
all right in 1993 or whatever the hell it was when it came out, but it ain't.
It was revolutionary.
It don't hold up so well.
It's funny you say that, Pilch, but I almost feel a little bit the same with Halo, like that floaty jumping around and whatever. You know, we've done it through so many games. It's like become a bit tired, hasn't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
I think so.
I kind of like. I don't know. I've not played loads of Gears of War Reloaded.
But your standards are way lower than Pilch's and
Shut
ours. Pilch's and mine.
I mean, the
You
thing is,
don't
I
play any
finished it.
games.
I've finished them all multiple times. I don't know if I can be asked just to try through it again.
I feel like it's going to show its age, I think, in terms of its structure. And because they've not remade it, and it's just literally it's like another remaster.
It's just like stupid things, like to if you want to throw. If you want to throw a grenade.
I don't even know how to do that.
Okay, you have to press. Well, on the controller, you have to select it on your D-pad. Press up on the D-pad, and then so you press up on your D-pad to get it. Then you have to use your direction to aim it, and then fire to release it. But if you want to change your weapons, you have to go back in to the D-pad, or up or down or across or left or right on the D-pad to change back to a weapon. The amount of times I've just tried to either reload or fire my weapon and I've still got a grenade selected. Because you can't, it's just, and it just chucks another fucking grenade out across the screen.
That's what we love.
It's just so clunky. It's just, I don't know what the hell you do on a mouse and keyboard.
No, I don't use mouse and keyboard for this sort of game.
No.
This is controller. But
I'm using a
PlayStation 5 controller.
Tried a bit of the online, and that was the same.
I just used to get absolutely owned on fucking Gears of War.
Yeah, I did. I got shot about 9 times, never saw anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't see if it had Horde mode. I don't know whether the first one had Horde mode.
That was in first one, was it?
I think it must have been the third one.
That was 3, yeah. I feel like that was Gears of War 3.
Because that was a big thing. That used to be, if they remade that, that would be really good. Because I fucking love playing Horde mode with friends. Because it's like, someone's got to stay on. As long as someone stays alive, you can just keep joining. But when everyone dies, that's it. And people used to just literally stay on for like hours so that we could carry on like round 300 or whatever. Just some people say, "Oh, I've got to go make dinner or what? Got to go out, whatever." And someone else used to stay on just to fucking keep the level up. The waves. It used to be.
I feel like I was on the overseas connection when I remember the Horde mode being really popular.
Yeah, me. I used to play with. Well, you must have played it with us. Bongo used to play it a lot. Monix used to play it a lot. We just used to, Nicole play it as well, yeah. And we just used to fucking just try and keep someone on just so that we could not have to start again. It was bloody brilliant. But it was all right. It looked lovely. I think I just got a little bit excited because I thought, oh yeah, I'll end up playing through the whole campaign. That'd be great. And then when I started playing it, it was just the same.
Well, it literally is the same, isn't it?
Could have just fired up.
If they'd done a Resident Evil 2 kind of remake on it, I don't suppose they really needed to, but I don't know what they could do, honestly. But I didn't. Did you play the Ultimate one, the previous remaster?
Yeah. Yeah, that
was that an Xbox One? Because 360 is when it came out, so it was an Xbox One, and then this is like the Series version of it.
It's all on Game Pass if you want to play the original ones. They're all on there.
You could buy this on PlayStation, though.
Well, this is the big thing, isn't it? That's probably 90% of their people wanting to play.
Most of the money is going to be PlayStation money, I imagine.
Well, all of the money is going to be PlayStation because it's free on everything else.
Well, I mean, people are paying for Game Pass largely, but
they're going to make a ton of money off PlayStation for it, though.
Well, apparently they're making a ton of money off PlayStation on all of their games because what was it, something like 8 out of the top 10 fucking PlayStation games for the last few months have all been Microsoft games.
Xbox games, yeah. Apparently so.
And I think it's only like fucking Fortnite or something. Call of Duty's Xbox, isn't it? So that'll be those two are the top 2 probably, and then everything like it's been Forza and fucking God knows what else is on there. Well, I don't even know what's on there. Yeah, it's an old game, but it looks prettier.
I've downloaded it. I'm going to check it out.
I started it.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably give it another bash because I only played it for about half hour. So I didn't get particularly far. I got through the first sort of tutorial bit. I went for the combat route. But it's just massively cheesy. All of the cutscenes are well cheese. It's poor cheese. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very sophisticated.
It's not, no. Yeah, all right, you do another one because I've got to remind myself of the other game I trying to rack my brains.
The game that you played last
played.
week that I played this week was the Rogue Prince of Persia.
I've downloaded that as well. I was hoping to get to that today, but I didn't get a chance.
So yeah, it's Prince of Persia, old school. Well, to be fair, I didn't really play the really old ones. But obviously, there was a really pretty new Prince of Persia game that came out last year. Feel like it was last year. That's been out on everything. This is not that level of pretty. It's not an ugly game though. It's like sort of cell shaded, I would say, visual style. Pretty nice, I think. And now it's a roguelite. So yeah, like I said, when you was talking about it, you were sort of struggling with the controls. You were saying about how many different things you need to do to traverse the environment. I got having played quite a few Metroidvanias. I quite like it.
You've been around the block a few times, didn't you?
Well, you know, I'm no expert. I'm not saying I'm good at them, but I've played quite a lot of them.
I didn't say that either.
Well, I know. I'm watching the video and I'm not putting it on screen. Yeah, I like it. Like you've got a wall run button, which is the left trigger. And then there's like a dash, which is the right trigger. No double jump, but like I do fuck up quite a lot trying to traverse. Like I'm like starting to press too many buttons and the wrong buttons and things like that. But it's quite forgiving in the traversal mechanics. You don't fall to your death or anything like that. Like if you fall fucking miles, you don't die. It's like you only die in combat or lose health in combat. I got quite a long way. Well, the tutorial, I think you were saying, like you found all these teleport places.
Yeah.
I feel like that first run is supposed to just end it's not, you're not allowed to continue and do a good run on the first run because it's like you go back to like you get to the boss basically. Once you find there is a way to get to the boss, and he absolutely fucking annihilates you really quickly because he's incredibly powerful when you haven't upgraded any abilities or anything like that, and you're still new to it. It's almost like one of those Dark Souls, Elden Ring type scenarios. So you come to this boss
as old as
and you're
time,
supposed to fucking die to learn the mechanics. I'm sure some people have managed to beat that first boss, but they're freaks. But yeah, I then obviously proceeded. Like you meet another character who sort of explains why you haven't died, and they're doing some mad shit with time. You keep waking up in the Oasis every time you die, and yeah, you fight the guy. I don't know if this is a thing in Prince of Persia because I've not really paid much attention to these games over the years. I played the pretty new one, never played the old ones. But this Prince of Persia, the Huns come and invade his village and all this whatever, and his dad has got a big army, and they all get killed basically because this Hun has got some weird magic powers. And you, as the prince, like you say, you die and then you come back. You can gradually improve all of your abilities. Whether that be, there's loads of fucking stuff. You keep unlocking loads of little nodes. There's about 5 nodes, 5 sort of upgrades to each sort of, I don't know if they're gods or something. They've like different names. I can't remember what they are. They've got weird names. And they'll be related to like, you get more health to start with. You get more coins to start with. You get more. What are they called? Souls in this game that you pick up. I can't remember what it's called. I think it might be called souls.
That You've lost him. He's gone.
You get to spend at the Oasis. He's looking it up.
He's not. He doesn't give two shits about this game.
You can add in. You pick up different weapons on each run, and you find blueprints for those weapons that you can start with those weapons at a run. So it's a bit, like Hades. Did you play a lot of Hades?
I did.
Yeah. So it's not that dissimilar in structure to the way like you get upgrades on the runs. It's not in any way as good as the story stuff that you get in Hades, I don't think, because that was a large part of what made that quite special. Was it was a roguelike with loads of story shit that kept coming, but it was too hard basically for me, Hades. Whereas this doesn't feel too bad. I'm having quite a lot of fun. I beat the first boss, I think, on the second run. And then it gets really fucking hard, just manoeuvring around in, right? Like the next lot of enemies that you find are a lot harder.
But every time you do a run, you're getting more powerful.
You get more upgrades, you get more souls, you spend on, you get ability points and all that stuff. So you get ability points, then you can unlock new weapons, unlock new shit, and obviously you're learning about how these enemies behave and things like that to use your mad skills to beat them. But I kind of liked it. For what I've played of it so far. I got it on PS Plus. I'm playing it on PlayStation. But it is available on Game Pass, Xbox and PC. So
yeah,
if you have subscribed to a service, then you have access to this game. Or you could buy it.
Good.
Check it out. But yeah, I think it's good so far. I like roguelikes to start with, and then I don't finish them because they get too hard. Is generally my experience with these games.
I don't know. I sort of turned the corner a little bit on roguelites. I was playing quite a bit of Rogue Legacy 2 while I had it on PlayStation Plus, and I was really getting into that. The more powerful I got, the more comfortable I felt, and the more enjoyable it became.
I liked Rogue Legacy 1, but it's just too fucking hard. I just never got anywhere. I get into the second sort of zone, and it was just fucking rock hard.
Felt a little bit more forgiving, but yeah. Well,
I loved all the stuff in that game. All of the flatulence and comedic stuff that was in that game.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The what they called, you had traits. The traits. There was negative traits and positive traits for each sort of character.
Yeah.
Some of them were like colorblind or like couldn't see 3 dimensions.
Or
shit.
Yeah.
It's just all sorts
some
of
really weird
shit.
stuff.
That was quite clever, but fucking too hard.
Yeah.
No. What's up next?
I don't know.
Okay, so next game that I played, I've had a couple of games I've gone back to see why I didn't
Barbie?
like them. No, it's still installed, but I haven't finished Barbie yet. I reinstalled. Now, which one was it? NHL 2004, 24 hockey,
24.
basically. 24, the latest one.
That's the latest one. They're not made of 25.
Yeah, well, it's 25. No, 25 because the season's only just started. So it's not like football. Well, it's like football. So the new one was only going to come out like now.
Is that not 26 then? Because the next football game is 26.
No, I don't think it might be called 25. Someone who knows more than me about it can have a look. As I've booked my trip to, I had a look to see how long I played it for, and it was 20 minutes.
Ooh.
So I thought, well, I obviously didn't give it a good go for whatever reason. I probably just literally played, because now you can like play the Stanley Cup final or the FA Cup final or whatever World Cup final in these games. You play, the first thing you do is play the final, which is a bit fucking odd.
It's like a scenario that they just throw you into.
Yeah. So I decided that I wanted to play. They've got the Be a Star or whatever it's called, where you play as one member of the team and you go through your life story sort of thing. Yeah.
Career mode.
Which one of the FIFA's career modes, I actually finished it. Can't remember which one it was, but when it was a new thing. So I thought I'll set it up and I'll have a go. But with, unlike football, when you play hockey, you're only on the ring for about like 5 minutes at a time. You keep going on, coming off, going on, coming off. So the way they do this is you choose your position. So I chose to be a centre, and the game simulates, so you're watching it play until it's your turn to come on, and then so it comes to you, you come on, and then you play your little bit, and it's only for about like 5 minutes of the game, and then you're done, and they take you off again, because that's how hockey works. So a lot of the game, you're actually watching it being simulated, and you don't play all the time in this career mode. So I literally spent, you start off as a rookie, you can choose whichever team you want. You can start off in the lower leagues or any country or whatever. You don't have to start in NHL. You can do, yeah. They've got the English teams, yeah. And they've got the CHL, which is Stockholm, Sweden, and that. So you can choose whichever one's Djurgården, one of the big Swedish teams. And you have to just constantly go in and speaking to the bloody manager. Oh, you're going to see the manager, and he's going to tell you what he expects from you in the next game. But if you're starting off as a rookie, so you're doing like trials first. It's like friendly pre-season games, and you have to impress the coach to be able to play like in the first opening game of the season. It's all done well. It's the presentation, and that is just, you literally could be watching the hockey game. It's like watching like Canada hockey on fucking Tuesday night. It's unbelievable. The presentation is so good, but the actual game itself, because you don't get much time to actually play, it takes a long time to get used to the controls and what where you're supposed to be. Because if you're playing it's like if you're a striker in football, you don't just run around the whole bloody pitch. The idea is you're supposed to stay in the top third of the pitch and be ready to have a ball given to you, or you got to just sort of hang off a defender and stay on side or whatever until someone passes you the ball. So it relies on you getting in the right position, otherwise you never get given the puck. And certain areas light up on the screen on the rink to help you sort of say you should be over here, sort of thing. And if you don't get over there, you don't get past the puck, so you never actually get a chance to be part of the play or any assists or anything. And you're not impressing the manager, so he says, oh, you need more play, you're not going to play this week, and go and train and shit. So it's quite in depth, but it's just, I think you've got to go and play friendly games or play an actual game where you're playing the whole team to get used to all the.
Yeah, there must be a setting in there, right? So you can have a game where you're playing all the time.
Yeah, if you don't do career mode, you can just play as a team.
An ultimate team type of thing in HL.
Oh yeah, all that shit's in there. Yeah, with all the open. Yeah.
Are they ready to nickel and dime you to death if you allow them?
Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah. If you want the packs, mate, you can buy the packs. They've got all that shit in there. It's basically FIFA, but ice hockey. Nice. Everything that's in FIFA is in that.
Sorry, I did just look up. NHL 25 came out in September 2024.
Okay, so that will be, that is the one then. So it's on 25.
I'm playing 24 on.
So it'd be 26 out, and it doesn't matter. They don't change.
They look the same.
Stay on one of those
the same as it did fucking 30 years ago, as far as I can tell.
Oh, it's Football Manager that's not coming out, isn't it?
25 didn't come out. 26 is out soon, I think. They fucked it on 20. There's a whole story about Football Manager 25 on The Athletic, as we were speaking about The Athletic.
Well, there's if you go into the veteran gamers, I think it's one of the guys
inside info.
He was working on it, wasn't he?
Well, he's a scout, wasn't he, for like one of the local teams. I can't remember where. Was it Burnley? Not Burnley, because they're too high up. I can't remember what it is. Sure, it was
he is a scout.
He was like helping to generate the stats and stuff for players and watch the players and stuff like that. Because they've got an army of people around the globe doing all this shit.
The most impressive thing about these games now, I think, is the commentators.
Yeah.
It is they are commentating on everything you do.
Yeah.
It is literally like someone watching the telly and listening to commentators.
That's good.
It is so clever.
The immersion
Commentating
from that.
one of those things that I think
Yeah.
they always had that pretty nailed on, because I can
You think?
remember. Yeah, FIFA and what was the other one? Pro
Well, what,
Evo.
Pro
back in the
Evo, it was, what
late
was it called? It was
90s
something else, wasn't it? It was
on
not
the
Winning 11.
PlayStation
It
or
was
whatever.
Japanese. It was Winning 11, but it was called something else before it was called Pro Evo. I can't
Wasn't
remember.
it PES, wasn't it? That's what
No,
it
PES is Pro Evolution Soccer, but there was
that's
something.
what it is now. Okay.
Konami International Soccer or something. It was Konami basically.
All right.
But I just remember there was a little like period of play where like it would be like it's a header, and another header, and another header. It was like you kept just nodding the ball back and forth.
This is literally, they never repeat themselves. They're giving full commentary on, like, saying, "Oh, this rookie's first game and blah 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 and all this," and it's not just your player, the whole team. As the play's going on, they are doing full commentary, and it is literally like you're standing there commentating yourself as you're watching it. It's so clever.
That's quite a fast action game, isn't it? Ice hockey is rapid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on most of the time watching ice hockey.
You have to. The more, if you go and watch it regularly, you get to.
It does
you
take
get to
time
know.
To get to. It is fast.
You get to know. You don't watch where the puck is. You need to watch where it's going to.
Yeah.
You can't watch the player that's got the puck, because by the time you've looked at him, he's already give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You have to, and you get, the more you watch it, you anticipate where it's going to go.
Well, we could go and watch MK Lightning.
Could do, yeah. You could do.
Local team.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be a decent standard, isn't it?
Well, I don't know how decent it is, but
it'll be decent, because I think they just they ship off all the guys who don't quite make the pros here. Loads of Canadians will go over to England and play, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
doesn't mean
they
MK
have a lot of
got the good
Canadians. They have a lot of
but don't underestimate how many Canadians are here playing.
They have
a
a lot of
standard
Russians,
hockey
a lot of Swedes,
and don't make it to right.
Yeah.
It's it's bonkers here. It's like a religion, right, for a lot of people.
The college players make a good living abroad if they don't make it into proper professional, don't they? A lot of them go. But the X ones, we had a guy called, when we used to watch Chelsea Chieftains, called Tibor Schneider, and he was a fucking great big bloke. Belarus he was from. Absolute beast of a man. And he was like, he had played in the NHL when he was younger. And he'd played in Russia and he played in Sweden. And he was now playing. It's like what's that old Carroll who's playing for like Dagenham and Redbridge now? Professional, ex-professional.
Oh, didn't Andy Carroll go to some obscure team in France?
He was in France, like League 2 or something, or 3.
But they're still playing now, like for
some random little.
Yeah, well, he ain't, because he's just gone AWOL apparently.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
he probably didn't.
I think it's Dagenham and Redbridge or something like that. He's gone AWOL. He's gone. He said he's injured, but they've seen him on holiday in Spain.
They've seen him in winter.
Players go along there and they absolutely fucking smash it, don't they? Because even when they're 40-something, they're still way, way better than every single person on that.
That's like Olivier Giroud's gone back to Ligue 1 and he's actually doing all right. And he's like 39.
And that's what happens with the hockey players. And then they get a bit of money.
They get a bit of money. If they've played in the NHL, they should have pocketed a decent amount for a year or two's worth of work.
Yeah, even if they did a season.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so it's very good, but I don't know if I've got the time to get good at it. You have to. It's a lot of.
It's about how committed you are, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was that.
I've only got one more Call of Duty time if you want to play. Get good at NHL.
Well, new Call of Duty has been announced, and there's no carryover this time.
What does that mean?
That means my prestige level 300 master, which I've took 3 years to build up, which is basically about 500 prestige levels, is going to be wiped out, and so we start from zero again.
Nice. Give me something to do, won't
it? They do it roughly every 3 games. So if you play if you carry on playing,
does that mean
Black
there's going to be a
Ops
new Warzone
6,
then? Is it related to the
no.
Warzone?
Warzone, because they're scared of Battlefield,
Are they?
so they're getting rid. There's
I heard
no,
there's
no
going
guns
to
are
be more
carrying.
serious.
No, yes, that's what I mean.
They're getting rid
No
of all the
guns are
pink
carrying
shit.
over. No skins. No stupid guns. No Nicki Minaj. No fucking
Boo! I say
Terminator.
boo.
It's all being scrapped for the new game. They're going to have your standard 32 guns.
They're
They've
moving
always
out of Clown Town. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be
So
back.
if you want to play Warzone, or you want to carry on playing Block 6 or Modern Warfare 2 or whatever the other one was in between, all that shit still be there. You
know what's going to
They're
happen.
not getting rid of your skins. You just can't carry it over.
Everyone,
So if you get
they'll
7,
eventually integrate all that old shit because everyone's just going to carry on playing all that old shit because they've got all that.
well, people
shit.
will still play Warzone. The main one will be Warzone. They'll carry on playing that. I've been solely playing Warzone for about 3 months now, just because I prefer it.
You're an addict.
But so I'm not too fussed now about carrying on
Prestiging for the 15,000th
religiously
time.
ranking up. Yeah, when it's going to be wiped out anyway. So that's that. So I'm weaning myself off it, trying to find someone else to play for a bit.
So this will come to Game Pass, yeah, Black Ops 7.
Yes, yeah, everything on Game Pass. The whole game will be on there.
6, I think. I actually finished that one.
I don't really like as a campaign. The Black Ops never really. I play them, but I don't enjoy them as much.
Well, the last couple have been much more interesting than Modern Warfare was fucking dull as shit. I was like, this is fucking.
Oh yeah, well they started implementing fucking crafting shit in there, didn't they? But they brought all that stuff in. They brought all that stuff in to get you into Warzone.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to collect in Warzone and play it up and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when they started bringing that into the campaign to get you introduced to that sort of shit for when Warzone come out. But now they've been doing it for like 3 years, so they probably haven't got to put all that shit into a campaign for Black Ops. But so the other game I reinstalled, because again I didn't really give it much time, was Forza
Motorsport.
The latest Motorsport. Yes.
I thought I saw you playing that.
I had started it, and I had got halfway through the first sort of series. Like there's about 6 tracks, and you do a series, and then you go to the next one. But I didn't like the way it was all laid out. It was a bit confusing, and wasn't too sure what path you were supposed to take. It used to be you got a series, and you did that one, and then it would open up another 2 or 3, and you could choose which one to do, and then you move on like a tree, like a World Cup, like knockout sort of thing. But as you go along, it was opening more different events to do. So eventually you'd have about 20 different series to do, and you'd have to choose an 80s car, or you'd have to choose a 4-wheel drive car for each event, because they weren't open. And it was all laid out, and you could work out what was going on. But this one seemed all a bit you weren't too sure what you was the progression, or what races you were supposed to choose.
I can't remember anything about Forza Motorsport. I played quite a bit of it, I think, but honestly, I can't remember.
So I installed it again, and I finished the first series, and then it opened up another one. I thought, I had to have modern sports cars. So you've got to buy another car, because you can't just fucking use the car you used for the first race, because now the class has changed. And so I did. I think it was European tracks. There was 4 tracks. So one of them was Silverstone, Brands Hatch. There was the shorter circuit. So they had Nürburgring, but the smaller circuit. And so the environments were slightly different, but the weather was the main thing changing. So one was like all foggy, one was pissing down at rain.
You get
the
the
effects
track
on it
evolves,
again.
isn't it? The track evolves, so you get bigger puddles.
Yes,
Like,
starts
if it
off,
carries on raining, the
starts
puddles
off,
get bigger.
and the effects on it, it looks when it's raining, and the puddles and the reflections and off the cars and off the track, and it's fucking gorgeous. But it's just going round and round the track, isn't it? There just doesn't seem to be.
Have you played any
enough.
online? Because I think that's where
Not
all these races. Like,
I'm
I don't
a
play
little
too
bit.
much online.
I think I'd piss people off because I'm a bit of a.
Get your elbows
I use
out.
cars. I use other cars to get round corners.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
they probably wouldn't like me playing.
I think you just end up in lobbies that were full of those people.
I did play, yeah, maybe, but then I'd be pissed off because people would be knocking me off the track.
Well, you see how you like it.
I did do another about 3 series, so I've played it for about 3 hours this afternoon, and I'm actually starting to enjoy it now. The upgrading system is a bit shitty.
I feel like that was the problem, wasn't it? Because you don't you need different things?
You have to upgrade every single thing individually. You can't.
Do you
just
need different
hit a button.
Like, do you have to drive the car so much to earn points?
Yes. If you don't do practicing and you don't do qualifying, you don't get any credits to be able to upgrade your car.
But it's like you can buy a car, but it's a different currency to upgrade the car. Is that right? I feel like that's the thing.
Yep. You get credit by doing things on the track, like getting clean laps
and that's what you use to upgrade.
Like doing, yes. But you can't just go in and like hit. It's not like it used to be. A lot of these games where you've got a Class C car, so you hit an auto upgrade, and it upgrades everything and puts you into B. Yeah, but you have to do it everything's individual. So you go into air, and it does the air filter, and it does the carburetors, and it does anything to do with the intake. It's not. Then you have to go into engine, and then it does the crankshaft and the pistons. It's just so much fucking stuff in there, but you have to upgrade every single component.
Don't they have an automatic upgrade or all that sort of stuff? Didn't they used to just have an X button you could press?
Yeah, it was like
that's what I said. It used to be.
Press
you had a Class C
300 pp.
Had a Class C car. Yeah.
Sorry, you said
but
that.
If you needed to keep it within a class, so there were cars. Let's just say you're in Class C, and it's 300 horsepower to 500 horsepower. You get a lot of Class C cars within that horsepower range. But if you could choose a less powerful car, but a car that you like, and then you could upgrade it to a point where you could hit the maximum horsepower for that class. But so you could still use it as a Class C class car, but it would have 200 odd horsepower more, and you'd upgrade the brakes, blah blah blah. So it'd be a far better car than you started with, but you were still within that class. If you then did anything extra, it would put you into Class B, but you couldn't use that car for Class C anymore unless you downgraded it. So in theory, you could have the shittiest little car and just keep upgrade, and use that car for nearly every single race, because eventually you'd be a Class A car with like 900 horse in a Morris Minor. And it would be competitive because you've upgraded it enough to be as fast as like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. And that's how it used to work. But that doesn't seem to be as easy to work out or to upgrade, or it's just seems all complicated.
Yeah. There must be
it's too much. It's too involved, which is great if you want a proper sim
There'll be a few. There'll be a percentage of the players out there who will go knees, balls deep in it, right?
I don't think this one. I don't think this was particularly well received because the people who like racing game like to be sort of authentic. I don't think they really got on with Forza anyway.
No, well, they play Assetto Corsa, don't they?
Yeah, they'd rather play a different game that's more simmy. But because Forza was kind of,
but they've got a
bit in between like Sims and fun.
Yeah,
but I think
they've got a fun game called Forza Horizon, so they can't. They've I think they tried to move away from that and try and make it a bit more simmy.
I think they fucked up with the whole upgrade because, like in Gran Turismo, it's a mess. I got a pool of credits, and I can buy a shit car, and I can immediately upgrade it. So I don't have to fucking drive it for fucking 3 hours.
No,
to be able
you
to
can't upgrade the car. It's like when you want to upgrade guns in COD, you've got to fucking use it. Yeah. And so you upgrade. You've got a level for your driver. You got a level for every single car.
I feel like it took too long to do that. That was the problem. It was just it was a massive grind. It felt like in Forza Motorsport.
But I'm enjoying the driving more. Once you get used to them, and get used to the track and tracks, and get back into the mindset of the track layouts. If you haven't played sort of circuit racing for a while, it doesn't take long to get back into.
I still play
knowing the tracks. Yeah,
don't talk about it.
Well, I can't, can I?
We could.
So I intend on. It's one of them games now. I'm going to think, well, I'll just do a series. It will take me 25 minutes. I'll do one and then I'll turn it off.
If you got, I quite like. There was, I think it was me and Sean was playing it quite a bit, and it was like doing the time trials, and we like so and so's just beat your time, and then you just go and play that for like 2 hours solid. Just go and drive the same track over.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I'm sure
was a
that's
thing in
Horizon,
and I think that was a thing.
Oh, definitely Horizon leaderboards. It was all because even if you just did a normal race, at the end of it, it would tell you every single detail of every single person that's ever done that race or that thing. So, but I'm sure it's in leaderboards.
Like time trials, just constantly back and forth on the time trials.
Yeah,
like I beat your time, and like you fuck.
So. I don't know whether I'm just getting old and it's just too confusing for me, or they're just making these. They are making these games. They're just trying to put so much in to make them better than they were before, and a lot of stuff ain't needed. And they mess it up by making things too complicated.
Because it was this, like it's that whole like I say, you had to drive this car before you could put new stuff on it. That was a bad move.
But buying the cars, you use different money to buy the cars as well as you to own them.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It's silly. Yeah.
Like I say, Gran Turismo's definitely got a lot of faults, but I can just buy a car and then just I can buy sport fucking racing tyres immediately, and I can buy a racing air filter and make
if you've got the money,
10 points better than it was before.
Yeah. Well, that was the point of the thing, wasn't it? Suddenly you needed.
Well, that's how it used to work in Forza.
You need a mid-engine car. So you just go and buy it and upgrade it.
Yeah.
And off you go. You haven't got to drive it around for fucking 3 or 5 or 6 races just to be able to put a new exhaust on it.
So I'm sure they're working on. I know they've had some layoffs, I think, haven't they? For turn 10 it is. I feel sure they had a load of layoffs in the last round of fucking layoffs.
But that's been out a couple of years at least.
23, so they must be on.
Yeah, I played it in December 23. The first time I played it. So they must be due another one soon, surely. I'm just going to sit on.
There's another Horizon apparently set in Japan. So.
Yeah, when?
Who knows?
That Horizon was.
That's been a while.
When did that come out? 2 years.
It's come out on PlayStation this year, so. Guess they've been busy doing that.
Move on.
He's bored. Look, he's only been here 10 minutes. He's bored.
Come on.
You've got a game to
Come on then, mate.
I know we got more games.
Come on,
You're already at the 2 hour mark.
We haven't got more games. We've got all night.
Wait, how much time are you going to give me for mine?
Well, we'll get on with it then.
Come on, you two
give you an hour and you weren't here.
Race racing games.
What interests you? Come on, what have you been playing that's worthy
I've been
of
playing
discussing?
Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, did anyone
that
play
old
this?
game.
It is old.
No,
I
I
didn't
played it.
realize it's about 3 years old, that game.
No, I didn't.
So all I remember of that game is it was raining. I was outside in a street, and I went into a building through a shop front. Am I right?
Yeah, it's dark and rainy
Yes
and all
or no?
that. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
good.
and that's
Yeah.
all I played. I don't know what
Yeah.
something was going on, something mysterious, and I had to use all these powers. And
Yeah, I think I talked a little bit about
lost.
it last week.
Yeah, you did.
Basically, it's like Infamous, but in Tokyo. Oh
Finger
yeah, this
banging.
started finger banging in Tokyo.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like. I've been playing a lot of it this week. I got to say, it's my go-to couch game right now. I found one, so I don't know why. It's just scratching that sort of Infamous itch, where you just the more you look around, the more you take. I think what I like about it is there's so much to see. There's so much hidden shit all over the place. Like you walk down a road and then there's a little kiosk with a cat in it, and the cat sits and talks to you, and he says, well, I'm looking for all this shit, and he's got a full list of stuff that you can go and find, right? And then there's souls everywhere that you can collect, and loads of bad guys to beat up, and big skill trees. So the more, and I'm okay with that, because because usually I'm just trying to mung out on the sofa, so yeah, I'd rather go search for some shit a cat's. I mean, that's the irony, isn't it? I've bitched and moaned about games that make me go and do shit, and now I'm talking about a cat sending me off to go find a fucking sacred scroll.
Have you heard of this game called Cat Quest? Maybe you should play Cat Quest.
So I don't know. It's scratching an itch. I like the fact that I like the dark setting. I like the Japanese. I've got it all set to only all the audio in Japanese. I love that. So like, it's just,
You got
I don't even know what they're
subtitles,
saying. Yeah, subtitles, but not really paying too. Actually, the subtitles, I am reading the subtitles. The guy who's basically inhabited your body and is talking to you all the time is rather entertaining. The back and forth is okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. Combat I've got here is it's not easy combat, but if you pay attention to what you've been given and use them wisely, combat is easier. You can do a brute force approach, like, just trying to keep hitting and hitting and hitting with your, let's call it the sort of standard attack. And then you get the shit kicked out of you, and then you got to run around and find some health, and then you can go back and whack them again. That works, but there's more finesse there. The deeper you go, and I've just been given new weapons, and I'm starting to use my bow. I've got a bow, and I didn't realize how powerful that was, so I'm saving that now for like when someone's giving me a real bit of bother. And I've just been bestowed these magic ticket type things. What do they call them? I can't even remember what they call them, but they sort of like create an energy force that traps it. And all that shit is pretty cool. Like I like the darkness of it all with the crackling electricity and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty neat. It's sort of whatever. It's a nice aesthetic.
Moody.
Yeah, but there's tons to do. The map screen, I've listed here menu, but I think what I meant was the map screen. Like it's probably the most. It's got the best filter section on a map I've ever seen, right? So if you pull the map up, once you've gone deep into the game, like as deep as I have, like, I'm into the second area now, second or third area. If you have everything on the map turned on, it's just a jumble of symbols. It's insane how much is on there. And, a lot of people talked about Assassin's Creed being a problem with that, like really cluttered maps. But then if you pull up the filter section, there's a really good filter section where you can just basically take out whatever you want off the map. So if you're only looking for specific things, like it shows on the map where there are places to reach with your sky grapple hook or whatever it is that you have, right? And generally you don't even need to see those until you need them, right? So they take up a lot of map space. You could turn them off on the filter and clear your map down a little bit. So that's pretty good. And then you have like a dark sight feature to see where things are, and there's I don't know. It's pretty good. Yeah. I've also got down here, there's loads of dogs and cats in it, which is all part. I think what it is, I really like that sort of.
So are you in like a spirit world? Is that
there's tons of Japanese mythology, right? So like they talk about yokais all the time. And a lot of the time you're collecting these spirits, but sometimes there will be a spirit having a little bit of a cry on the corner there. And you're like, what's wrong, spirit? And they'll go, well, I've lost my whatever, and I think it was taken by this water thing monster. And anyway, I'm trying to catch him, and then you got to basically do what they tell you what they need to do, and that's what actually I'm really enjoying that part of the game too. So you're going through the city, but then they suddenly you meet a spirit, and he goes, yeah. This other spirit's basically taken over my fucking house, and he's really trashed the place, and he's taken this and he's done this or whatever. Can you go sort him out? So you have to go into somebody's house, and so like it's a whole new area basically to be in someone's house, and you're trying to figure stuff out. And there's lots and they keep, and it's pretty fresh. Each one you go to, fresh,
Nice,
pretty fresh,
nice.
right? Like one of them, there's like secret doors you're trying to find. The other one, you're trying to find something here or figure out a puzzle over there. So it is throwing lots of interesting stuff. I am going through an area right now to get to this observation point, which is up this massive skyscraper, which is pretty cool. But God, that's taking a long time. My patience is starting to wear a bit thin on that climb, but mainly because people are kicking
on the inside or the outside. Like going up stairwells and shit.
Mainly outside.
Okay.
Mainly outside. And I think it's one of those things as well. The more powerful I get, then the easier it will be to get up, and like I could really do with a bigger jump, just to get me over some extra bits and save some time or whatever. But I don't doubt for a second that that'll come at some point. So, yeah, it's a big bag of all right. It's caught me at the time that I needed it to catch me, and it's good, and it's going to be my couch game, and I'm not slowing down and getting bored of it yet. So hopefully I'll keep at it. I have a sneaking suspicion I'll just be doing tons of mooching. Like I don't like leaving the area when I know there's tons of shit around. Because like you go to the top of a skyscraper and you see that there's a soul like across from you, and you're like, I better go get him. There's no fucking way I want to come back up here again, right? So you are sort of like trying to collect everything while you're going the way, making yourself more powerful. And I don't doubt that at some point, maybe I'll lose interest, and then I'll be powerful enough anyway, just to push.
And there's just mainline time.
Mainline time, yeah, and I'll be powerful enough. So, yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's got it's got a bit. It seems to be a bit of quality behind it. So
for a 3-year-old game.
Oh yeah,
looks nice.
Does,
I assume you're playing this on the Series S, then, are you?
Series S, yeah. I tried to play it on my Apple TV remote play, but I got let down in the combat because you battle these guys, and really one of the key points of battling is parrying, blocking, and then counter-attacking. And if you don't block these guys, they do some serious damage to you. Now, I'm also guilty of not really digging deep enough into I keep coming across bits of food and it goes, you can't pick these up, you're full. I'm like, I'm sure I'm eating all my consumables, but then I dig deeper and I found that there's loads of other edibles and things that I've got that give you skill buffs or whatever like that, defense buffs or whatever. So now I'm getting ready for when I have big combat to start using that. So yeah, it's pretty good. There's lots there. It's very, very complicated at the start. Like there's a lot going on here. It could easily have gone if I'd started this 90% of other times, I'm sure I would have just gone fuck this noise and binned it after 10 minutes. But I mean, Pilch knows what I'm talking about. He's the same as me, right? It's just got to get caught. It's just got to catch you at that moment. And luckily this one has. So I'll keep at it. It's all right.
Fair play. Right.
How's that? I gave you a game review this year.
Good. This year.
Is that
it? Well done.
That's all you get this week. Thanks.
So I've got one more. Is that it? Yeah, you've got nothing else?
Yeah, I'm done, I think, yeah.
Well, I played a demo.
On?
Played it on my PC, but it's available on Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if it's on Switch too. It's a gold game. I might say this wrong, but I think it's Lumines is the way you say this game. That's an old game. This is Lumines Arise, which is the new version of this game. So there's only 3 stages. Doesn't take that long to get through. I'm going to have to find another video.
Take your time.
So
son.
It's a bit like Tetris, sort of. So
I
basically,
like the way you're sort of talking about it like you're keeping us in suspense. Please,
I'm actually
put me out
trying
of my
to find a
misery.
video at the same time as talking.
He's had
So
all
that's what's
week to
actually
queue
happening.
this up.
I don't do that.
Oh,
Really?
If
jeez.
only some other people found
Come on,
videos.
Coach
of
and
me.
I are chomping at the bit about.
Oh, he's
So-
having a
Lumines.
go at us now. He brings all this shit into the cog pass, and then he starts moaning that we
The
ain't helping.
podcast.
Cog pass, yeah. It's nearly midnight. Cog
All
pass.
right. Anyway.
Sorry, Coach.
So-
If I got here earlier, it'd be over by now. But
Yeah, exactly. Could have fucking shut us down earlier.
I'm not. I don't want to tell you how to do your own podcast, but perhaps you should have a little. Once it's finished, we should have an extra hour, just me and Neil yapping on, just for the hardcore.
I was
listeners.
I was thinking about this the other day, right? When we finished, because I disappeared after we finished last Friday, and then we came back and we were all chatting away again for another half an hour, an hour. We should have recorded that, and we could do like Patreon, right? Couldn't we?
Oof.
Maybe we
Oh,
could
get it!
maybe
I'm
we
leaving.
could make some money.
I'm
I
leaving.
don't think so.
You're making enough money anyway. What are you on about?
Oh, there's no
Speaking of
money
which,
in
you
the
can
Oh,
always
that
podcast.
sweet, sweet
subscribe with Prime.
Amazon
if you want.
money. Yeah. Are you
I
still
saw-
getting that
I-
sweet, sweet Amazon?
I'm not seeing any of that now. That's all gone. Look, I'll tell you what. Someone's living the fat life. Who
I
out
certainly
of us
am
keeps
not.
buying shit? Eh?
Huh?
Who suddenly bought a Switch or bought?
Trust
something
me, that did not
fucking-
come from fucking
Yeah.
All that,
Twitch payouts.
yeah. It's funny how you get all that.
The only
shit's
thing that's
coming in
paid
now.
Twitch payouts are paid for is the next 2 years, and 2 years of website name and 1 year of 2 years of WordPress and 1 year of website domain. And there's a bit of money left.
You just know in 10 years' time he's going to retire to the Bahamas because he's been siphoning it off.
Yeah.
Skimming off the
I'll
top
be
of those
working in the
big
fucking
nuggets.
Bahamas. The only way I'm going to live in the Bahamas is if I get a job there. So there we go. Anyway, that's probably not happening. So anyway, Lumines Arise is a new game coming out soon, and there was a demo out on all the major platforms, and possibly could include Switch. I don't know. So Lumines, old game, PlayStation largely, I'd say. Bit of like, don't know. It was on the
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a
basically
PlayStation
associated with a
associated,
PlayStation game.
yeah.
So it's like sort of Tetris-ish, like similar. And this version of Lumines is made by the same people who did Tetris Effect. If you've played Tetris Effect, you'll know it's Tetris, but like you're on fucking tons of acid, and you like techno. Or
Tons of
like
acid.
Yeah, tons
Let me
of
tell you
acid.
something, Neil. Tetris Effect is nothing like being on tons of acid.
know,
I'm just going to
I
tell you.
But, well, it's
How
being
do
on
you know?
a bit of acid, maybe.
How do you know?
What? I've never done acid. What are we talking about?
You liar.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Why are we talking about that?
It's thrown him, isn't it? It's getting flashbacks.
Anyway, you fucking having a go at me about not being able to get on with this, and then you keep interrupting.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're just as bad as me.
Sorry, let's stop the entertaining banter and go back to the Lumines.
Anyway, I can't remember what I was talking about now. It was Tetris Effect. So that was like all super trippy visuals, weird. You're in like it worked in VR, and if you played it in VR, it was pretty impressive. It's like you were in the Tetris. And now you're in the Lumines, but I haven't been in it on VR. But this is the reason I charged up my Quest 2, but I need to do a load of other shit to play it in VR.
You have to clear that bar first. You don't want to be bumping into all them bottles,
Tell me about
do
it.
you?
So Lumines, I say it's Tetris adjacent, but basically it sort of works sort of left to right more than up top to bottom. You drop pieces down like you do in Tetris, but you basically got to combine the same colour things or shapes and colours into groups of like square numbers. So it's like 4. What's next? 9. 4, 9, 16, 25, blah blah blah, as it goes. If you get like a big fuck off square of the same colour, you get shitloads of points. But it's quite difficult to get, obviously, the big ones. There's a load of sort of modifiers in this version where you got this rush thing where you can pull the trigger and it does a rush thing. I don't really know what's going on, but it looks fucking cool when it's going on. And Yeah, I've got the wrong video on again. Fuck's sake.
I'm sure the two people watching that
Some people
on
watch on YouTube.
YouTube tomorrow will be fuming.
You've gone all Skypey, and that's going to be annoying.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's me.
you did, you were, but you're not now.
Shall I say it again?
No, he's fine. I'm really struggling to find a good video, but anyway. They're all the same fucking video.
You're using all your internet up while you're doing it. That's the trouble.
So, anyway,
carry on, mate.
I'm going to bother. Basically, it was cool.
It's fucking Tetris. That's what it is, isn't it?
It's not Tetris, it's Lumines.
It's
But like I say, you've got to make squares.
Wait till he gets that.
But like you can do.
That,
there's a multiplayer mode, which was quite good because I absolutely creamed this guy in multiplayer because I was
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I was smashing out the squares. The visuals are incredibly cool on this version. It's quite annoying that I can't just play a video with all the shit on. Let me just get this fucking bit on. So yeah, so
Dude, it's an
really,
audio podcast. Don't worry about it.
people who are watching might want to see it though. I mean, I suppose they could just fucking go and watch a video of it and watch the same fucking demo explainer video that I found multiple times. But there we go.
While you've been looking for a video, they've downloaded and played the game.
Beating it.
There's people walking around in the background in like lights and shit. It's all pretty cool. It looks cool, and the sound is the music and everything's good. If you like that kind of shit.
To install this game.
And yeah, I'd like to just give it a go in VR because I imagine, excluding all of other sensory inputs, it might be pretty cool, to say the least. But yeah, it was. Like I say, visually, it's a treat.
All right.
Yeah, Lumines Arise. Look out for it coming out in a month or two, and don't watch the shit videos on YouTube. It's so annoying. It's all the same. So everyone's like, so this is loads of people have got a video up. It's the same fucking video every time. Annoying. Anyway,
do you think that's because they haven't actually played it themselves?
Maybe.
They've just put a video.
They've ripped somebody else. Someone's getting ripped off a lot. But yeah, I didn't really understand. I never really played Lumines back in the old days. I played a lot of Tetris over the years, and that's fairly, easy to understand once you've played it a few times. It doesn't really change, even though it looks a bit different. It's the same game. Whereas getting your head into the slightly different mindset of how to create the shapes you need in Lumines took a bit of getting used to. I wouldn't say I got good by any means, but I did absolutely annihilate the person I played in multiplayer, which is quite satisfying.
Creamed him.
Yeah, because when you're in multiplayer, like the more blocks, like the more squares and shit,
over him.
You start throwing blocks into the opponent's like screen area, and it fucks them up. And then you can give them a good creaming. If you choose.
Just imagine if you was in VR creaming him, mate.
Exactly.
Better, wouldn't it?
Well,
look, okay, that's
get a bit
good.
messy in VR.
Well, there's a nice little payoff at the end of that, so that was good. Good laugh.
Okay.
Worth it. Just punchline at the end.
Good climax.
Ooh. Anyway. Tune in next week. Why don't you?
Nearly be buggering someone online.
Anyway. Good job you turned up, boss. To sort us all out. You were.
I don't even know how to answer that.
There you go.
Good thing I'm away next week.
Oh my God. Does that mean I've got to come back again?
Yep, 3-hour show next week.
Jesus Christ.
Dave's in charge next week.
Well, we've got Cancun to talk about. I mean, that'll be all good 10 minutes of
nonsense.
Nonsense.
Maybe Dave got to cream someone while he's on holiday. Who knows? We'll find out.
He don't really strike me as a sort of a creaming type of guy.
I don't know. If you wanted to protect your skin, you should be applying some sort of cream. That's what I'm saying.
He's not the kind of guy that spreads it about, I don't think.
I don't know.
That's to keep it contained.
Okay. I think we've done this. Can we go now?
Yes. I'm done.
Imagine what you missed.
Oh, brilliant. I can't
Imagine what
even
you missed.
imagine. I can't wait to listen later.
I might go and play some more Lumines.
Well, we started the show twice, so be like deja vu.
Is that
Listen
my
to the
editing I've
first 10
gotta do?
minutes, and then you can hear it again.
Well, we started, and then Pilch decided to fuck around with his microphone and headphones again. So we
Don't
started.
fucking blame me.
Well,
He's
that's what
fiddling.
Don't
happened.
blame me. No, I've got a proper one here today.
Nice. Dug that at the end.
Anyway, you need to edit at the end of this show
Yeah.
now, because it's like we've just been talking bollocks for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's staying in.
That's the
funny.
best bit.
It is. That's the Patreon bit.
All right.
Yeah.
You get a free taster this time, folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like crack cocaine.
Neil's going to give you a mouthful.
What?
Yeah, right. Hey, gonna
Yeah.
give
So
us
you
a
went all
mouthful.
Skypey again, then I didn't hear any of it. I'm not going to give
That's
you
your
a what?
internet. That's your internet. Don't worry.
Maybe Craig caught it.
That's
Come on
your
then, let's
EE,
finish-
mate. They're
finish this
resetting
up.
your router for you.
Oh, great. So go to sealpodcast.com for all of our shit. There's links to the Discord, there's links to the Twitch, there's links to the YouTubes, there's links to the podcast. But obviously, if you've listened to this, you've probably already found the podcast. But yeah, there's a link, like I say. You can email us at sealpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, that seems very strange that we give any sort of indication about where to find us if you're already fucking listening to the show.
But you know,
Doesn't
there's
make
other
sense.
stuff. You can see the league tables. I'll keep an archive of every week's league table. for
New
you.
listeners are missing out on gold on Discord, aren't they? There's stuff that goes on in them Discord chat, mate. Oh,
Well, you know,
You can't put a price on that.
sometimes the gate goes off, and other
Oh.
time, most of the time, nothing happens. But you know, the more people in
We
there, the
didn't
more chance
discuss-
something's going to talk.
mural. Didn't discuss you being on that mural, did we?
Well, be all
What's
right.
that?
Crystal Palace,
I didn't say that.
the clown.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? Of course
sorry.
you did.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
That is a spit of you, mate. That was.
It's a tifo, isn't it? I thought they called tifos at football.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Christian confirmed that it's the guy from that owns Leon.
Texter,
Alright.
John Texter.
Yeah,
is it?
John Texter. Yeah.
There's the other guy with the
Mm.
suit was Seferin. Is it the UEFA guy? I assume.
No, that was Edu.
Fuck knows.
Was it the guy in the suit?
Yeah.
You look like Eddie. Bad drawings. Sorry. Be an art critic now.
Mm.
Anyway,
All
we're
right.
still waffling. The show's
Yep,
supposed
let's
to
get outta
finish
here.
10 minutes ago.
All right. Well, look,
See
I'll
you
just say
soon.
thank you. Hang on, I'll just say thank you to
Oh, hang on.
you two for just covering
Plodding
me on
along
my
without you
covering me on
again.
my tardiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So, thanks. I'll be away next week.
You're not
Dave will
sorry
be
at all,
back.
are you?
No, don't care whatsoever. No.
He's got to provide for his family.
Yeah, I try. All right. Okay, let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone.
All right. See you next time.
Laters.